we're here.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. How are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you,
Richard.
Mr. Cook.
Very good.
That's good. And what sort of condition is the oval in? Are the A grade out yet?
A grade is out and about in Counter Bay. I've had a bit of a run through the middle. They're down the netball court end there, having a little bit of a stretching exercise. Yanks out in the middle, running through the square, getting organised. Beautiful conditions. No breath of wind out there, but it's quite very overcast and damp. We had a few little drops of rain that tried to, but I don't think we're getting in the threatening stage too much. But perfect at the moment for a footy and quite balmy. Cookie. What does the little widget say out on your little mirror out there? It must be what, 22, 3, 4 degrees?
Well, I've got 19 here.
19. I reckon it's warmer than that. It just feels warmer.
Yeah, just humid.
Yeah, humid.
Yeah,
it's
humid makes it feels a lot warmer.
Yes.
Now we're live streaming this game.
We are live streaming. Thank you, Mr. Cook. Yes, and the boys have got the up in the truck and all organised and ready to go. Got Tony and Steve up there on the cameras today, and umpires are coming out up on the ground here at Encounter.
If the listeners want to go to live streaming, you go right now to www.radio901.com.au and click on live streaming and go to the Great Southern Football League logo, which has got a little green patch on the middle. Click on the green patch, follow the prompts, and you'll be there.
Just like that. You're getting a whiz at this, Cookie, eh? Absolute whiz.
Yeah.
Oh, look, mate, I'm a techno whiz. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Last time I heard you do it, you tried to set up Siri for it.
That's another story.
Yes. But
yeah. Oh, you're cruel to me. You
had to be there. Had to be there. Yeah. Anyway, so good game. So round 2 starts in the Great Southern Footy League. Of course, interested in results last week, Cookie. I think the few of our tips went way out the window. Sorry, I couldn't be with you on the sporting show this morning with you on the Big Kev.
Quite okay. You were busy. Only one of us got 4. The rest of us got Kevin, Neville, Herman and myself got 3.
It was your mob that let me down. They really did. And I've heard a few of the whispers.
Funny about that, it was my mob that let me down too.
Yeah, I heard a few of the whispers there that the boys weren't fit and the base sort of had to run home a little bit. And a few new key players that are actually in the base odds are quite handy. Apparently one of them that's kicked a lot of the goals last week for Encounter Bay is not playing today. He's a sore ankle he'd hurt through training through the week apparently. So anyway, interesting to see Yankalilla up and about. Good win over my Ponga Selix last week. So both sides out here on the win. Someone's going to lose this game today unless we go out for an early season draw Trev. But up and about. 2 captains are out in the middle about to do the toss. Umpire flicks her up in the air and we'll wait for a hand to point from Encounter Bay, the winner of the toss there, and they are heading towards the netball court ends to start proceedings up and away. Both goal umpires shake hands in the middle. Boundaries are down having a stretch up, so not too far away from the game, Cookie. So back on to last week's results. Some interesting ones. Wollonga and Compass met down there, and Compass got over that one okay. They really will challenge too much into that game.
Okay, boys, you have a good call, and I'll talk to you at quarter time.
Thank you very much, Cookie. And Trev, very balmy conditions, isn't it? Like it's warm. I would have thought there'd be 19 degrees, but I want to be a little bit warmer than that. But it is, it's quite sort of muggy, isn't it? And quite eerie type.
It is,
no
yeah.
Wind, no nothing. It'd be beautiful out there on the water fishing, mate.
Oh, it would be too. So yeah.
But, what are we doing here?
Yeah, Kevy. It's Kevin's fault. So, yeah,
Kev's fault.
Yeah,
Kev, we haven't got Big Kev today. He's down watching Marcus. Is in the 18s, of course, the grandson there. 18s of South Adelaide, and they're playing down at Thebarton today. Down at Thebby Oval.
Yeah, we'll catch up with him tonight.
A bit later on tonight, because Kenny's shouting us out to a birthday party.
He is, yes.
Yeah. We got the great man in the van with us too.
He reckons he's going to blow the candles out.
Blow the candles out. He's saving up on some wind now.
Wind now, yes. We've got him flat out in the van, and so far we're lucky because he hasn't snored, so we've got it quite calm in here. But as I said, today it's very dull. Like I said, low cloud, doesn't look threatening, but just for some reason it's kept the warmth in here and the humidity's around, so players will find it fairly comfortable. The oval's in good nick. I've walked across a couple of times. It's not firm, so it's soft for them, which is, like I said, we had that bit of rain overnight and this morning, just light showers, but it'll just freshen it up nicely. Even the pitch doesn't look very hard out there, which is a turf pitch.
Trying to pump the water onto it as much as they can, of course, and it's been so dry, hasn't it? And all the ovals are copping a little bit of a hiding with the long wait for a little bit of a drink from the rain, and he's got the irrigation going, so he only can pump in as much as they can. But no, the oval's come up quite a treat. So it's been quite a fast game here. Bounce of the footy shouldn't be a problem. Sticky fingers should be right around the football. So and no wind either way to affect the ends of the ground at this stage in Encounter Bay, which is a rarity, isn't it? You usually get the old wind blowing up and down the ground here at the Bay, but nothing at the moment. Umpires just checking out, both goal umpires from each end. Thumbs up from each end from the goal umpires. He has the football and we're ready to rock and roll. Yankalilla and Encounter Bay. We are at Encounter Bay. Encounter Bay won the toss and they're kicking towards the netball court ends. Flick the footy up in the air again. Good tap down it is straight away from the Bays. Pick up though by Yank. Tool trying to turn it out. Good hands stolen away. Picked out there by Neil. Tyson Neil kicks the footy. A bouncy one just outside 50 for them. And then they give it to Gary Carpenter. Gary Carpenter's put the first goal on the board within 19 seconds of the match, and he just stole that from Yankalilla. Absolutely stole it. So Gary the Kenny Carpenter is a great start for him for Encounter Bay. The first goal on the board in 19 seconds, Trent.
At North Point Fluorio, we're committed to creating memorable experiences for our guests, which is why you'll now find Victor Harbour Toyota, Victor Harbour Mitsubishi and Victor Harbour Hyundai at one convenient location, Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour. Whether you're looking for a new Mitsubishi, new Toyota or new Hyundai, or need your vehicle serviced, we're committed to helping make your experience feel a little easier, creating memorable experiences. It's North Point Fluorio's way. Visit us at Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour or northpointfluorio.com.au.
I will repeat this in the centre once again. No advantage to either end here today. Up they go. Big thump there by Yank. Couldn't quite get it out. Picked up by the Bays. They get smacked out again and he gets pushed over. Up to centre half forward. It goes right onto there. Yank double back around. That looked a bit high. The umpire's right in there. But he says, nope, I'm not going to have any of that. And it'll be a ball up. Centre half forward directly in front on the 50-metre circle for Encounter Bay's attacking. Up they go. Nobody really gets it again. Out comes by Yank. They push it out wide there, and that one there was Matthew Wilson. He puts it out to the flank on the clubroom side. The Bays recover well though. Up they come, and out those, and little Carpy's got his fingers on and his kicking boot on today, I reckon.
Look out. Look out if you're going to keep getting the foot in this distance out from goals this early in the game. You'll be on.
Certainly is. He's a touch player, so he likes to get it in there and gets early and gets onto it, so comes in. This is an easy kick for him, no problems at all. Lines himself up, a little bit of a hop and a step, goes over, puts it all up, comes off the boot beautifully, straight through the middle, and there she goes, folks. At the 2 minutes and 20 minute one on the...
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
But we received well and picked it up, and he's kicked it across the face of the goals. The Big Louie's come up with the pad on the ticker, and only a 1 point in Vale there. So Encounter Bay 2 goals. Yankalilla first score on the board to a 1 point.
Up they come. Encounter Bay now. They spread out. Everyone's going to... Comes over this mark, which he's allowed to now, the new score. Up they go, and that one's in the back. Hands on the top of the shoulders, and he couldn't take it by the base. Yank recover. Swings the ball back around into the pocket. 2 on 1. Encounter Bay knocked the ball down. Then he gets picked up, and he gets slammed down onto the turf. And she stacks on the mill there over on the forward flank clubroom side for Yank's forward pocket. Certainly tightened it up in there, Yank then did, and holding it in, which they needed to do. Up they come, the Bays get it out. He gets wrapped up though. The umpire's going to come around from the back and he's going to repeat the dose, still inside the 50-metre arc on that forward pocket for Yankalilla. Kicking towards the town end here, Victor Harbour, so up it goes, comes around, stacks around here though, heaps down, thrown to the ground. goes over, the ball's still loose though, out it goes. Now the Bays opened it up, come down in front of the coaches' boxes, off hands and over the boundary line in front of the club rooms for a boundary throw-in. They can play wide on this oval. I don't know why, because centre's the best place to go on anyone. Up they go.
Like
Gets turned around. Bays pick it up. Comes over the top. Over the back now. Breaking out. All they got to do is being held onto before he even picked the ball up. Bays recover though. Goes over the back. Here's a runner there. Tap going on. The ball's bouncing pretty heavy and she goes through for a minor score, is it? Or,
no, it's a goal.
Umpire says it goes off. Number 4, I reckon, got it. Counter Bay. It's got onto the scoreboard, so North Point Flurio, Encounter Bay 3 goals, Yank 0, 1 point.
Before you take off on your next trip, don't pay for taxis or for expensive parking stations. Enjoy the convenience of airport security parking. Simply drive to us. We'll then whisk you and your luggage to the terminal door in just minutes. While you're away, we'll keep your car safe and secure. Then pick you up from the airport when you return at a very small daily rate. It'll change the way you travel forever. Airport security parking. Book online at asparking.com.au.
Up they go again. Good tap down it is by the Bays this time. Tap on again to run through the centre. Can they get it? Not controlled. Yank gets it. Spoils the party. Back on the mill. Plenty of players on the cricket pitch. Still recovering from just the cricket season. Only finished just 2 weeks ago, didn't it? Into footy season. Tap out again. Yank, Bays, working hard. Yank looked pretty good at ground level. Handball wasn't good to ankles, but Kettle kick away, kick it wide out towards the coaches' boxes, a long way from home there. Well recovered. Yank, little back pedal underneath, tried to handball it up underneath the plate. It's found the boundary umpire. Boundary umpire will throw it in alongside the Yankalilla coaches' box. Boundary umpires running around. Got a couple each side on the big oval. Good high throw in it is. Up high they go. Will Yank back. Gets a tap on. Quick hurried little toe poke on again. Or can't control the football. Yank went to Canterbury. Were nearly out of trouble. They're still in it a little bit. Player wrapped up. Umpire's going to see it wrapped up. Will come in. Will ball up. Should be just on the 50-metre arc there, I reckon, for Yankalilla. Good tap over the top again. Stolen away though by Encounter Bay. They've still got to work hard though to clear the football. Yank slowing them down again. Good handball again by the Bays. They can come wide. We've found a free behind. Didn't give it advantage to play on there to the free, so they brought the footy back. Just can't pick up the player. There it is for the Bays, just off the centre square. Come in short now, and short they go into and find there in Cullum Tonkin. Tonkin now centres up the footy. That's not the best passageway, going straight for the centre circle to go through. The Bargy come from the base to try and get through. Quick hands over the top. Player there caught, but time to recover. Back to Tonkin again. Series of handballs. That one sliced off the boot. And we've got a whistle, sling tackle, and he's gone to play on. He's handballed it away. Crispin with the football. He handballs it back in again. Player out wide. Could have received. He was screaming for the footy. Could have been an easy way in, and they've cocked it up here in Canterbury. Yankalilla now repel the footy. Footy comes back over the one to Labba. Labba now kicks it wide out towards the barbecue shed there at the base. A little daisy cutter along the ground, or fingertip, or play on's the call. Didn't get to hands in time. Or player there's done a little bit of trouble there for Yankalilla, and Jesse Fitzgerald, the skipper, turns it over. Football goes back in. Neil can't take the footy. Kick off the ground by Yanks. Clean bowled his player, but he's got back up behind him. A hurried kick down the line of the wing. That looks like a Tonkin again. Gets it, wheels it around the body. No one at centre half forward. He dropped a sitter, Trev. Early stages of this game, you've got to start marking them when they're under the pump, but Yankalilla squeeze the football and squeeze it out wide through McConnell. McConnell gets it out in front of the coach's box. They'll play held onto by Jumper, but he's already a free kick gone to the Bay before that's happened.
Spoil come too late, I think, over the shoulder, nifty.
So Bays, little chip pass down the line again, didn't find a target for Encounter Bay, found one for Yank. It's a rest that's gone to the boundary line, Trev, and ready to
free kick though.
In. Free kick again. 3 goals it is to Encounter Bay, 1 point Yankalilla.
Yeah, recipient of not being coming off the boot, so it's a free kick to the Bays, not touched. So up they go, over the back with the fist comes. 2 on 1 here for the Bays. Steps inside, puts it over in the last goal kicker, spins it all back, and he's tumped that one in beautifully, and there he goes. So Marshall gets his fourth for Encounter Bay on the North Point Flurio. Yankalilla still 1.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
From the centre circle. So he can drive them long, he does. Inside 50, the lead out, looks good, hands, ball comes off hands, back into the counter bar, he's all wrapped up. Umpire will move in just on the top of the 50-metre arc for Yank, and we'll ball up.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food.
If his leg is, he's inside 50. We probably let this one go from about 49, I reckon. No wind, not a breath out there. It's amazing for Encounter Bay.
Want to make a bit better connection than he did on this pass. The first one, the centre wasn't good, but
needs to get one on the board, get the team rolling. Labber on his way in for Yankalilla. Kicks on its way, not bad trajectory. It's Big Louis gone for the pacemaker. He's changed his mind, he's come back up with a goal. Labber gets the first goal for Yankalilla. That is their first. Yanko 1-1 to Encounter Bay, 4 straight goals on our North Point Fluorio scoreboard.
Certainly is. As he said, he got his leg out and really threw it into that one. Old Lou, the goal umpire, looked like he was going to wave it as a single. He rubbed rubbed to make sure his pen was in the pocket, I think, and then walked back to the centre. And that's a sure indication that she's through the middle. So the ball is relayed back. Oh, he's a little shorty, isn't he, that young lad there? You can hardly see him over his bootlaces. So anyway, he goes back. You can see him on live streaming there. He's a bit... Up she goes in the centre. Big one up there by Tonkin. Can't get the ball down though. Comes all up. Yank picks it up. He gets wrapped up and the umpire is going to have to come back in to repeat the dosage once again. We get up through there and Joel Kay gives it back for Yank. Goes up. Kay gets it again. Can't get his boot onto it though. Picked up by Yank. He gets wrapped up immediately and he turns around. The umpire's going to come in for the third one and they're still around that centre circle. Up they go, pushed over the back. Tonkin gets it, gets slung off of it now, comes out, trapped in beautifully by the bays coming through. Out they go. Carpenter's running from behind, not where he should be. Turns around and he'll get high on that one. Yep, just twisted his arm quickly and Yankalilla quickly play on. They come out this side here on the defensive side and likes Luke Durden. He comes out and finds himself in Xavier Gotch, that's the South Adelaide player.
Yep.
Handballs come all back onto it. Over they go. Should have handballed that one over that one. So turn around. Yank though. Take control of it. They go forward now, and that one was Benjamin Pulbrook.
Turned it over, mate.
And they turn around the bag kick and the Bays read it on their back flank.
Jack Kirk
turn around. Kirk comes up, goes off, and that's a good read interception there by Yankalilla, and that one's in Lachlan Whittlesea. Lachlan Whittlesea for Yankalilla on the scoreboard side drives, and that one looks like she's going to be out in the full.
The player just marked and I reckon he got him on the line. He did.
Oh, did so. Over you, Nifty, because I'm tight on the
bit van. Tight on that one. So Encounter Bay with the mark plays it down the line. It isn't. Lockie Whittlesea's underneath the football again. Good mark plays on quickly. Tries to centre up the football. They do through Kay. Kay goes up in sound to McConnell. McConnell over the top. Kick didn't find a player, but he runs onto it now and he picks it through to Glover. Glover goes out wide to the wing in front of the club rooms now. Sure. Oh, little short chippers aren't finding targets, but they're getting away with it. Load up, long bomb, inbound that comes there from Joel Whittlesea. Play on's the call from the umpire, 50-metre arc. Bays just get a handball out to a pack of players. They're into it. They can just get the footy starting to turn the heat up a little bit now. Still trying to wrestle off the footy. And umpire will come in and whistle her up for a ball up trip.
Certainly is. Heading towards the 14-minute mark of the first quarter. Yank into attack here. Up she goes on the arc up there. Goes turn around, puts it all down and gets wrapped up. This is tight inside. The Bays break it out. Off they go. Crispin, out he goes quickly. Races over, kicks it into the wing, clubber inside. Sock it off the ground there by the Bays. No great advantage. It wobbles off and that will be a free kick to Yankalilla off the boot with no one touching it. Yank, bring it back inside. He makes the bloke stretch for that. Miles too short. Got to get the boot into if they're going to go there. But they recover. Kicks it all out. Over they find again. Out they come. Now they're going out wide. Over his head. Bounces lovely though. Yank still in control. Side steps around. Goes around with Gotch. He finds out and he finds his player on the lead out there in Zach Edwards. Gotch, he's not a very tall bloke, is he? I thought he'd be a lot taller than
He's a handy mover though.
Yeah.
Well,
anyway, goes in. That looks pretty good. Goal umpire goes back. Yankalilla finally get themselves a bit of space now, and they go on the North Point Fluoro scoreboard. 2-1, trailing 4 goals from Counter Bay.
Yeah, a lot better for you.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08852 7973.
I'm pinched, she's like a bar of soap, that footy up on the ground. Umpire's not going to have any more to do with it. We'll come out and ball up. Just outside 50 for Yank. In the attack for them. By they go again. Ruckman both trying to clamber over the footy. Bays get a hurry, kick away a bouncy ball to the centre circle. She goes again. Yank first to get the football. Hand wasn't good. Come back up now, pick up by Costello. He can't get it either. Yankalilla's got a kick away. Kick away, it goes through out to Bond. Bondy's got to get in there. He can't grab hold of the footy. Maybe it is a bit greasy out there, that football. It's amazing on the weather conditions we got.
Yeah, I think it's
like
just the skills at the moment.
Should have roughed it up on the bitumen a little bit. She's too new. Tap it down by Tonkin. Oh, Counter Bay player there a little bit awkward. Not paid into the back at all. Just got him and rolled him over. Umpire says it's trapped in there, boys, and I'll ball up right in front of the barbecue shed at the Bay Oval. Flicker up in the air again. Good tap, punch down. It is by Tonkin. Bay's got a run onto it. Well tackled. This good work from Yankalilla, stopping the run in again. No help from the umpire. That player there was sort of ridden into the back a little bit, but the umpire said no. I'll have it again, boys, and ball up. On the half forward line here for Encounter Bay. Tonkin again, tap over the top. They need to get a kick away in a hurry. The Bays do it to wobbly old floater. Beats everybody. Picked up it is by Nicholas Marshall. And Nicholas Marshall has slapped her on the boot. He's got goal number 3. Encounter Bay got goal number 5 on the North Point Fluoro scoreboard. So Encounter Bay 5 straight goals to Yankalilla, 2-1.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power! Now, too far though, over his head, over the back it goes again. The Bays picked it all up. He got a bit hot there and he looked for it. Handball comes out the back over to Gould. Gould, no, that's not a kick in there, went nobody. Bays recover well though, turn around, spins around, goes all out and he finds his player in the forward pocket once again. So that was little Lachlan Costello. Young lad up for there, and he goes over to the major goal kicker so far here.
I tell you what, I'm impressed with their handwork. They're very quick. They handball around the young fellas and the Bays.
Yeah, well, they were senior Colts winners last year, so...
Can he get 4 goals in the first quarter?
He certainly can.
Dead-eye Dick.
There she goes. Encounter Bay now go to 6 goals straight to Yankalilla 2-1 on the North Point Fluoro scoreboard.
Hi, I'm Jamie, Manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Last year as well, so he's getting up there in those games. Tonkin again up in the middle for the Counter Bay, but they just can't bring it down. A little squeeze to kick out there by Yank, held to 2. Umpire says holding the ball, play on advantage goes to Encounter Bay, long kick in.
Good mark.
Carpenter was just underneath the tall timber there in Encounter Bay through Joel Kay. He gets the mark, carries on with the footy. They rebound the football down the line through Wilson. Wilson's kicked that one out of bounds on the full. That was a bit of a waste, wasn't it? They just get going. Tonkin inside, it goes to the skipper there. Tyson Neal, little bob up in the middle. That wasn't his best one, trying to pick up Baldock. Couldn't get a hold of him again. Player goes back out, back with Neal again. They reload and come back into it again. The base, Westy with a short pass. Bit of Yankalilla yips there too. He didn't find the target. Not a heavy enough weighted kick. Player there lucky to get away with that one, holding the ball. He was holding the ball. Play on advantage has been given to Yank. Unloaded in the centre, but he got his kick away. Last line of defence. It's back there. It is for Hamish Tonkin. Good work. And
he's told to go back.
Go back and get his free kick. He tried to play on with it, Hamish, but he said no. Go back. I want your free kick taken. So he's just inside defensive 50. He's going to go across the face of goals. That's okay. Counter Bay's there all on their own. They're going to switch up play, come scoreboard side. Little short pass back up in the middle. Finds Gould for the Bays. And a lot of touches. He comes back even wide and finds Fry. Or Fife. Sorry, Fife. Fife hugging the boundary. Sails past the scoreboard down. A little Carpenter underneath the footy, too big for him, but he comes up with a footy over the top. Good hands. Handball comes forward to Barrett. Barrett, a little bit of a trap, and got hold of the ball. Holding the ball.
Shoved him in the back.
Never mind. So Yankalilla.
Joel Kay with it.
Defensive 50.
Into time on.
Kicks it up, going to load up right in front of the scoreboard. Plenty of players, or Yank not talking in there. Didn't come in with the footy, but Encounter Bay do. Intercept mark. Really going to be ending tears, but the Bays have come away with a good mark in Tyler Baldock. You're kicking this one from 50, Trev. Don't know a lot about this lad.
Yeah, he's confident, so...
Big, tall fella. So we'll see how he's going on the kicking. No wind to worry.
Left footer.
For 50. Left footer's good. Distance looks good.
Sure.
Drop, punt, a little bit short. In there, around, up and over the shoulder. And I talked about him a minute ago, and he didn't quite make it there. And Tyson Neal's got the first minor blemish on the scoreboard for Encounter Bay. They go to 6 goals, 1 to Yankalilla, 2 goals, 1 on our North Point scoreboard.
Yankalilla quick with the ball, back in go the club room side. Now they come back in, find his player there in Matthew Wilson. Matthew Wilson still on the back flank, takes to the club room side this time. Up she goes, up to the wing, goes out into there, thump from behind. Yank, bend over, picked it all up, series of handballs, keeping control. Now they've opened and the player drops it. Puts himself under huge pressure now. Goes down, holding the ball. Thanks very much. One mistake, cannot turn around and get away with them. So the Bays right in front of the barbecue hut. Will turn around, come inside, turns around, but put over by Yank. There's another fumble.
Gotcha.
Did not hit the target. Not good. Encounter Bay with it. Turns around. He should have gone. Turned around. The umpire said you got rid of it. The Bays pick it all up. Yank, come in. Turns around. Everybody's falling over here. Out they go quickly. And he just got a kick. And the umpire said, free kick coming back for a leg. Indicates a leg. So he gets up there. I can't pick up who it was. It could be.
It's a long way off the ball. I think it's Westy.
Yeah. Could be, I reckon it's Westy, so he misses his target, but the run's pretty good to the Bays, 2 on 1. Out they come out, the back fold out, and Gould gets it on his chest right on the cricket pitch. Still in the centre square, goes up. That's the little kick that I don't like seeing from him. Put the leg in a bit longer, and it's a free kick relief. Yankalilla for 2 high, and that goes to Lachlan Whittlesey. Whittlesey for Yankalilla, brings out here on the flank, goes round, plays on quickly. Yank want to do that, which is good signs. Puts it all up, and he finds his player on the wing. He turns around right on the scoreboard side now, puts all over, and he finds his player there in Jacob Labber. He goes in. There's that short burning one. Bang!
That's a good daisy cutter. That's what you've got to do.
Yep, and finds McConnell, Benjamin McConnell. He goes back again, finds his
Labber
again, goes over, and touched there by Tonkin for Encounter Bay. He turns around, fumbles it over the boundary line. It'll be a ball in for the boundary umpire in the forward pocket, Yankalilla.
Yeah, what worried me, that one they did all the hard work, got it down there, and Labba kicked it to a contest where they had guys breaking.
Yeah, they're
just a waste. Just those little baby mistakes that's costing them.
Yep, they want to play on, which is good to see, but just those slight mistakes out in the wing too there. Bays now recover. They bring it back into the centre. Bays get picked up. He gets wrapped up, flips it out though, sidesteps around. They're clean. Comes down here, Tyson Neal, thanks very much, and up he goes, and he's just got the spoil, nearly at it. Comes down the ground, he wraps the player up, and they're still in the wing side of the centre square on the scoreboard side. Umpire with the ball, throws it up again. Ruckman goes, set themselves, Yank get it, taps it down, but it comes out with the Bays. Handball's back in, now he's going to be tight, goes over, gets out with it. Ruckman goes down, backs it all up, goes short, smothered off by Yank, goes out there, comes out, the Bays pick it all up, sidesteps, great play. Now he puts it up to full forward, Gary Carpenter comes out, and there's the one on the chest, and that's the kick they need to do. That short little 20-metre stab is not going to get them any way around. They did a lot last year and they've still got it in their repertoire this year. Get it in quick and fast, and it gives your players in the open there a better chance.
Yeah, had a lot more authority about it.
Didn't
tap it in the end.
Yeah, the kick was strong.
Really give it some heap.
Carpenter says, I've got to kick this one. I'm getting behind you. I've only kicked two. Off he goes. He's hanging. No problem at all. There she goes. Counter Bay 7 goals 1, Yankalilla 2-1 on the North Point Fluorio scoreboard.
Mobility aids and more do more than just sell and hire mobility aids. Qualified Nurse Cassie can help you overcome everyday challenges with an extensive range of incontinence aids, kitchen aids, bedding aids and bathroom aids. Exclusive to Mobility Aids and more are the range of Freedom mobility scooters. These amazing scooters are packed with features that sets them apart from other scooters. Call in today for a free test drive. Purchase a Freedom mobility scooter this month and receive a free rear scooter bag and flag. Visit our new online store at mobilityaidsandmore.com.au for a complete range of mobility aids. Mobility Aids and More, Shop 6, 46 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 1098.
Sorry, I was looking at my paperwork there and I didn't see that one sneak off.
Yeah, I heard the whistle
and then definitely a blood draw.
Yeah, the boundary umpires are there, and then I looked up and the umpire had his arms crossed, so the Yank player off with the blood draw.
And we roll again.
Back in the centre. Up she goes, pushes down, can't be too much time left onto here. Turns around, Tyson Neal for the Bays, tries to pick it all up, can't. Yank picks it all up. He turns around, he gets wrapped up, and it'll be a ball up into there as Xavier Gotch couldn't get out of the pack through there.
They're over him like a rash, aren't they?
Yeah, they go. Up they go. Tonkin gets it. Turns around. Tyson Neal gets smothered, though, and goes into it. Tapped out there by Bays. The Yank pick it all up. He gets driven down onto it. Turns around. Bays pick it all up. He gets wrapped up at centre half forward. Down she goes, and the umpire will be repeating it. We've got 27-20 gone in this quarter, so it shouldn't be too much longer. Up they go, turns around, they get it all out the Bays, turn around, hit the ground, Gotch gets it out, puts it all out, comes over, back into it, turns around, gets onto it, goes out, Labba gets it for the Bays, picked it all up, handball it comes out, and there's free one there that comes in a bit too high, and it'll be a free kick to Encounter Bay.
There goes the honker. So the honker's gone. Encounter Bay a free kick, he's kicking it from outside. I think it's Price, is Oliver Price. Outside 50, so we're going to have to see if it's a new player in. I'm pretty sure. I haven't remembered this player before for Encounter Bay. Early in the season, we've got to get our heads around all these new players, so we'll have to see what he's like on the old boot. He's going to be kicking from about 55 metres. He's gone the Torp, and the Torp's an absolute mongrel. That's it. Quarter time here at Encounter Bay Oval. It is Encounter Bay and Yankalilla. Well, it's Encounter Bay. Pretty good start to their quarter, Trev. It is 7 goals 1 here, Cookie, to Encounter Bay, to 2 goals 1, Yankalilla. We'll be back after your messages, mate.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973.
Two goal scorers, but 7 goals. That's an amazing feat, isn't it? Nick Marshall, 4 goals, and Gary Carpenter, 3 goals.
Certainly is.
And we've got
2 goal kickers and 7
we've got
goals.
A problem going on here because we've got umpires have come out with somebody official-like looking dude.
I reckon there's a sprinkler.
There's a sprinkler up or something, or that's maybe where the blood rule come from, was it? So we might have a delay in the start of the game if that needs to be covered or something looked at. No one's sort of getting too panicky about it all. Don't think there's usually never been a problem here for sprinkler heads.
No, at
this oval.
They're all pop-ups here now, I think, so.
Yeah. They all pop up.
The old days where they used to screw them in, you'd get the piece, hanging up a bit, but because they had big, thick covers over them.
Nothing seemed to be got too excited about all that one. The umpires are going back up in the centre. The Counter Bay, that came, mate. They're in their positions, and Yankalilla are still having a cup of tea and a bite of orange.
Would you like me to play a tune?
No, we'll be right. The boys have possibly got it back on air with us for the streaming anyway, live streaming. So anyone out there to pick it all up.
Yankalilla are broken now and back into it again. So we'll be up and away. And your mob, Cookie, had a big win last night. What was the go? Knocked off the big Sydney.
Oh, don't say that. I've got to go out with the wife tonight. She's not a happy chappy.
We're going to bait her up tonight, Cookie.
Yeah, we'll get her. We'll get her on
go with me then, because I'm a happy chappy.
Yeah. Umpire has the footy, Cookie. We're ready to rock and roll.
Have a good call. I'll talk to you at half time.
Thank you very much. We'll talk a bit more about Melbourne a bit later on. It's going to be a debating little topic tonight at dinner, Trev.
Oh, no. Dad might come out of the cake.
Umpire has the footy. Got her up there. Honker sounded. Away we go again. Tap down. Comes up. Yankalilla. Look better. That's better. Off hands. Series of hands. Get a kick away. Wobbly one. Goes to Gotch. Gotch back to the big ruckman over the shoulder. That little let down, but a little tip over the top again. Well done by Gotch. Kick. Hurried. Kick forward. Bouncy, bouncy ball. It's gone straight down to Tonka. No. Last line of defence, gets it, launches it on the boot. Carpenter's a long way from home, back up in the centre circle. Yankalilla retrieves the football, goes back out wide to Labber. That's a good grab. Labber, 65 out from home, wheels around the big paddock, does a step inside, tries to gain some meterage. The kick did not well, it waited too good. Missed his chance there, and Jesse Fitzgerald come back over to the Bays. Bays gets it or gives it the old hurry up, get out of here handball. Come back in the Yankalilla. Labber's in there again, he's all wrapped up. Umpire will have the footy and ball up. 35 out from home for Yank. Ball up. Sorry, it wasn't Labber who's been there, it was Jesse Fitzgerald. Tapped down, up over the top. Tonkin back to Yank. Here's a chance for a score. How good's the kick in? It looks all right. They're happy with it, the Yank boys. He certainly is. The goal umpire is indeed in too. So that's goal number 3 on the board for Yankalilla.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Few more of these though, just to keep them going back up.
It's the scoring in that end.
Yep, back in the centre. Shouldn't be, but yeah, back in the centre. Yank out of it again. Good. Come over, turn around. They're bombing out, so they must have got stirred up, staying in there that corner a bit longer. They spoil each other. Handball comes out, spreads the big ruckman. Never handball to a ruckman standing still. Holding the ball as it happens, and Yank will give the ball away once again.
They get caught every time.
Yeah, never handball to ruckman. They're just, they're just a bit slower. Out it comes. The Bays pick it up. Handball off. Quick around goes there to Fife. Andrew Fry for the Bays. He goes to centre half forward. Not a good kick. Smacked forward by the Bays though. Yankalilla picked it all up. He gets slung. Should have got a free kick for that. He got rid of the handball and got slung to the ground. Yank still out in that far flank though. Inside the defensive 50 though. Comes out. Picks up the ball, handballs out, goes back over. They get the ball, spin around, and that's Tyson Neal drops an easy one. Up it goes. The Bays recover quickly though. Turns around, just gets his foot into the ball, and it goes up.
That's a good grab.
What a strong grab that! He was under pressure on that one, and that stuck. I really mean. Whatever grippo he's got in there, he wants to put it.
It was a good brand of grippo because that one stuck beautifully.
Patrick Barrett for the Bays. Don't know the lad. He looks confident with the kick, so he's gone back. So distance doesn't seem to be a worry for him. He goes, drives, and she's a floater though. She's no good at all. Spins all off. She goes over the boundary line, is it? Must be. Yeah. So it'll be a Yank relieving kick in the back pocket.
Yeah, she didn't get nothing.
Yeah. Back it comes in.
White paint.
Yank drive the ball back now. They go on the clubroom side. Over the tape. Goes up. Handball. Tonkin gets all out there. Callum puts it all on. Drives. Yank though. Recover. Handball back inside. The man standing flat footed with his back to the play. Goes up and find Gotch. Gotch for Yankalilla. Can't see now. Now he's holding it up. Waiting for something to come. Up he goes now into the centre. Goes out. And the player couldn't get to it. And here they go again. Handball goes out, finds his player, he drops it, he goes, flops around. Yank have got the run onto it though, goes around, nobody's onto here, puts it over, this looks pretty good, number 13 it is for Yankalilla, so it goes to Adam Brandler, so in the North Point Fluorio, Yankalilla go to 4 goals, 1 Encounter Bay, 8 goals.
At North Point Fluorio, we're committed to creating memorable experiences for our guests, which is why you'll now find Victor Harbour Toyota, Victor Harbour Mitsubishi and Victor Harbour Hyundai at one convenient location, Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour. Whether you're looking for a new Mitsubishi, new Toyota or new Hyundai, or need your vehicle serviced, we're committed to helping make your experience feel a little easier, creating memorable experiences. It's North Point Fluorio's way. Visit us at Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour or northpointfluorio.com.au.
To get it out here and stop this flow from Yank. They do through Gould, but it was a worm burner. She's taken out half the worms. Come back out now. Yank recover. All spun around. Got his hands to it just. Canterbury going in hard for the footy. And down in too hard for the footy. Come up with a free kick. Bayes now. Little chip forward. Needs to find hands. Did. Can't control it. Spun around 3 times, 4 times. Dives on the ground. Looks like he had 14 left feet there. Hands come back out again. Toe poke up in the air. Needs a big mark up underneath it. And the big mark is strong. And underneath it, and I think Tyson might have floated back down there, did he? It looks like
a bit like him with the boot, so yeah. He used the hands. Used the hands and the back and got away with it.
Definitely Tyson. So 35 metres out, directly in front. Tyson for his first. He's had a crack shot at one in the first quarter, up and over the shoulder. Only resulted in a point, but this one's his bread and butter. The skipper, just to stem the flow a bit and the resurgence from Yankalilla. On his way in now, Tyson. Kick is on its way. Drop punt looks good. Big Louis doesn't have to go too far. He's launched it straight over the top of his head. Tyson Neal's first goal. Goal number 8 on the board for Yankalilla. They go to 8 goals 1. To Encounter Bay. 8 goals 1 to Yankalilla. 4 goals 1.
Before you take off on your next trip, don't pay for taxis or for expensive parking stations. Enjoy the convenience of airport security parking. Simply drive to us. We'll then whisk you and your luggage to the terminal door in just minutes. While you're away, we'll keep your car safe and secure. Then pick you up from the airport when you return at a very small daily rate. It'll change the way you travel forever. Airport security parking. Book online at asparking.com.au.
Gets it, pushes down, Yank, get it loose of it, and Counter Bay come out. He gets wrapped up, and she's still in the centre square, but the Bay's attacking side for another ball up. Up she goes, Tonkin goes up, Yank smashes it all out, turns around, can they recover from here? The player's trying to get it, he goes to ground, turns around, Yank steps up over it, the Bays jump on it, Yank come in over, 2 under 1, stacks onto him, and it'll turn around, be a ball up. On the wing side this time, still slight advantage Yankalilla. Kicking down towards the end of the oval that faces the township of Victor Harbour. Up it goes, up and down, flipped around there, comes out, the Bays on the bottom. Yank trying to force to get it out. He's going to go for the ball. No attempt to get rid of it. It'll be a free kick to Yankalilla. To Encounter Bay. Comes out through there, and I reckon that could be Jack Kirk. Kirk puts it all up, over the back though. And we've got one from the back, I think, taking his arm out.
Yeah, he's right alongside the umpire.
Yeah. It comes around to the master goal kicker at the moment.
Yeah, why not?
This one might be a little bit too far for him, I think. I think his player's outside 50, I reckon. And I reckon he's going to...
Bad kick, Nick. Yeah,
it's a long
right
way.
He's going
to be kicking from nearly 57.
Boys are back there, no one's leading for him. So Nick, hang on, he's launched over this, I'll take it all back. Nick's grown a foot.
He got it, but he's...
Just off target.
Off target, so minor score. Encounter Bay get their second point. 8-2 on the North Point Fluoro scoreboard. Yankalilla 4 goals 1.
Yank don't anchor around. They're out of the blocks. Player ran out and had 2 bounces of the footy. Short chip passed down to his teammate and he got set upon. Now the hurried one comes out. Free kick has been given to Yankalilla. Tonkin looks at the umpire and going, what? For what? Short pass, inbound. Finds his teammate down there in Joel Whittlesey. Joel Whittlesey comes back out wide to Jesse Fitzgerald. Fitzy just down short of the scoreboard. Hug it down the wing. We're looking inside. The big ruckman's going through. They're all claiming for it. We're just going to pop it up in the air. The old kick in hope. Up underneath it's Gotch. Made good room and a good mark. Gotch plays on quickly, up over the top. The big fella back there in Brandler again. Gets it around the body. Hurried one, is it touched? It won't matter. Yes, it is touched. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
A good mark has been taken in there. Well done by Brandler. Played on quickly. Send the player out of the corner of his eye. He's pretty lethal on that left foot.
Natural foot.
And Zach Edwards, who has first 1 goal in the first quarter, is 15 metres out directly in front.
Will not miss it.
And that's just put the mockers on your old mob, Yankalilla. I win! He missed, and he kicked a point. Good on you, Trev. Your brother's going to come over and clobber you later.
He can try.
1 point only result of that, 15 metres out. And as Trev said, couldn't miss, but this is football. This is country football at its finest. When the pressure is not on, he sliced that one, give it too much of the boot, and straight through for a beautiful point. Tonkin.
Terrible to see that. The poor Devils.
Tonkin to bring
Anyone
the
would,
football
even the mini
back in.
Colts would have kicked that one.
Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it?
The ball comes back in, out they go. West can't get to it, and it's a spoil there, and there'll be interference there to Westy. So for Encounter Bay, we'll get the ball in the back flank. Bit winded, so he gets up, gives it over to Carpenter, who's having a run on the ball, puts it all out wide, try to find his mate out there, and he can't. Yank get it, goes all out and turns over and comes back to our last little... No, it's not. It's Ryan Fisher. I saw the 0 and thought it might have been under there. So
no, he's been dragged, mate.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Back to the back pocket for those kicks.
Yeah,
that's a true backman's kick, mate. So that's where you belong.
Kick him at the other end, they
yes,
say. It doesn't hurt us then. Anyway, Yankalilla now, in they come. We'll be kicking for probably 38. Turns round, goes up, puts this ball, looks pretty good. Bays goes around, and there she is with Ryan Fisher. So
before you take off on your next trip, don't pay for taxis or for expensive parking stations. Enjoy the convenience of airport security parking. Simply drive to us. We'll then whisk you and your luggage to the terminal door in just minutes. While you're away, we'll keep your car safe and secure. Then pick you up from the airport when you return at a very small daily rate. It'll change the way you travel forever. Airport security parking. Book online at asparking.com.au.
Well, 1 goal, 2. So good games around there, and Cookie's Mob are back in town, and then you can take those more tips out the window
boys.
again.
I've just been ringing around to get them all.
That's all right. They finally got here by pigeon.
That's it.
The ball back in. Yep.
Away you go. Sorry, I'll talk to you half time.
No problems. Ball back into attack here quickly, and Yank have taken it out and gone up in their forward line. Turns around, tapped over the back, goes the Bays. They turn around, get a handball, and got a throw from the umpire, says. And Yank will be the recipients in the pocket. He turns around, plays on quickly, comes out wide. Out they goes into here. Over the back, Yank went in under too far. Yank, come back there now. Gets it quickly, goes up on the flank. Comes out, Yank, quick it up prickly there in Benjamin McConnell. He goes into the forward pocket. Finds his player twisting, turning, turns around, goes into it. Guess what? Player that missed 10 metres out puts it on the Bay's chest in the back pocket. I reckon that's Tonkin in the back pocket here. A full back he is now, to putting it all out. Oh, he goes too far with it. The Bays recover though. Out it comes quick, goes off. Over out. Crispin now for Encounter Bay. Goes up onto the wing. Centre wing comes out. Spoil was late. Bays have got the ball here. Turns around, picks it all up. We wait for him to turn around, and this one is Tyler Bulldog. He puts it all out. Bad kick, turns it over, and Yank recover. Play on quickly, the umpire says. Out it goes. Gott should get this one. He'll read it, bounces around, but he gets it, stands around, gets around, turns around, picks up now, kicks it into the pocket. Out they go, stretch again by the Yank player. Can't get it. Turns around, short kick, and he finds his player quickly there, and that one is Joel Whittlesey. Joel Whittlesey. He's got the ball for Yankalilla on the scoreboard side, netball court end. And we'll have a shot. Pretty tight angle. You have to kick this straight, or he's going to have to bend it back left to right. Turns around, sits in here, puts the ball up, turns around, didn't learn anything from his old man. Single point, and that goes around to 5 goals 3 now to Yankalilla, trailing Encounter Bay 8-2 on the North Point Fluorio scoreboard.
And now the score that just come in there through Carrier Pigeon, Mount Compass 4 goal 1, Victor Harbour 1 goal 2 up there at Doggy Park. Tonkin to kick the football back in again for Encounter Bay. Been a bit of a quiet old corner for the Bays. Long, high probing kick. Tonkin to Tonkin. As the brothers kick in, or Yank player didn't really want to get out the way.
Bay player down the centre. It doesn't look good.
And I did see the player that ran past him there in a minute, because I didn't think it was a very good idea that what he actually did.
Looks
and all
like
the umpires were facing
Costello,
their way.
I reckon.
Seen it this way. He's getting up. He's okay. Bay comes back up to the
That's a
middle.
free
That's a big
kick.
freak push out there. Umpire says play on. He reckons he's played for it. That's hanging on to the footy. It's been pinched to him, and the umpire says no, I'll come in and ball up. And ball up he will. Is he up and down, up okay now?
Yeah, his trainer's looking at him.
He got a little clip in the back of the ear on the way past, and the player did that, would want to behave himself a little bit.
Too high, Yank free kick.
So Yankalilla to sail up past.
He's going off for a rest, I think,
14 and a half gone, and this is the second term. It's been a Yank quarter, a bit of a comeback, but they haven't put too much of a dent on the scoreboard to bring it back again. Leber goes in there, but Tonkin was gaining on him, got the mark just in case. Got places down the line. He comes out the front. There comes Jesse Fitzgerald. Couldn't get there. Turnover now with Crispin. Crispin goes backwards. Back door it goes in. There it is to Barrett. Barrett loads up a long, high, floating footy. Should be. It's not paid on again. Play for it to the bottom of the pack and we'll have a ball up.
You can't shepherd a player out by hanging on to him.
Not normally. Not in the good old days.
Well, shouldn't be allowed to. The umpire's allowing it, so it's a goer.
Yeah. It's on. Tap up. Tap to Yank. Goes down to Tyson Neal. Quick hands. Comes back out the back door. Neal goes over to Fraser Tonkin. Fraser Tonkin loads up to the football. Up to the top of the 50-metre arc. Good pick up. There it is by Barrett. Barrett into the top of the square. Comes off. Hands can't be marked. Well done by Yankalilla. They recover well. Squirt the football out towards the scoreboard side wing. Picked up. It is there by Matthew Wilson. Wilson now looking to play on to gain some meterage, and that meterage didn't work because it was a smother off the boot. Well done by the Bays, but Yank reply. Encounter Bay get it. The look away. Handball worked. The player was looking. The kick was a shocker. He's put it straight down to the defence of Yankalilla. It's aerial ping pong. And it's coming back again, courtesy of Yank. Keep hugging towards the scoreboard side. Encounter Bay player there was flying high and a little bit early, was going for the attempted mark, and Tyson Neal was bewildered why he got pinged for a free kick out of that one. Ball goes back high, down again. Counter Bay run onto the football. Use of it's not real good from the Bay player. Tackled, didn't have hold of the football. Good call, Trev. You finally got one to work. Advantage being played. Advantage being played out there. It goes to Gould. Gould goes clubroom side. Gould goes short pass. This is not good. Too slow. You've got to put some weight behind them kicks. This is A-grade footy. Not many goals. Players are there to intercept, and good interception it was by Yankalilla. They're racing it towards the boundary line. Or Yank, just hold it in, out of bounds. So the umpire says, no, you can have it, and throw it in, boy. Right in front of the barbecue shed. Now we've got some bit of lip going on. So the umpire says, I like lip, and lip gets a free kick. Free kick to courtesy to Gould for Encounter Bay.
No, it's going around the 12, isn't it?
No, 17.
17, is it? So, yep, Samson.
So, yeah, you want to learn to just zip the mouth when you've got umpires out here nowadays, because you say something to them and they're going to just give free kicks away. Kick wasn't a good one. It's gone down the line. It's touched. It's off through the interchange race, and the boundary umpire will mope on down the ground and have another throw in.
17 minutes gone.
17 gone.
Quarter.
See if you can get us a score, Trev.
Certainly is. So we're heading into the latter half of the quarter now. Up she goes. Yank get it down. Sock it off the ground by them. Steps in. Yank take it on. Bays pick it all up. Gets out. Can't get away with it. Now he finally does. Bombs it all up. Late one coming in. The body goes underneath. Dropped by Yank in the defensive mould. He turns around. Breaks out. He gets out with it and gets away with it. He comes out and he finds his player out there quickly. And Zach Edwards. Yankalilla with the control. Over it goes to Gotch. Gotch has got his player out here in his right. Turns around, picks it all up, and he finds that one on the chest.
Randler, down the line.
Fisher.
Here he goes.
Fisher goes over.
Good eyes. Good vision, Yankalilla.
And he turns around, he finds this one right in the forward pocket, 45-degree angle. Plays on, goes around, drives his left foot, spins it off the boot. No, the umpire said sorry. Oh, he's played that one as a single. So Yankalilla go to 5 goals to Encounter Bay 8-2 on the North Point Fluoro scoreboard.
Why wouldn't you play on 35 metres out? I thought it was coming around, but he put too much on it, didn't he?
Too much AFL on them. They're not that good. Country footballers.
Tonkin again, do we? Tonkin now kicks out. No, he doesn't. He goes...
Yeah.
Tonkin did too.
Yep.
Tonkin to Fraser. Fraser now with the football, loads up, goes clubroom side. Tyson Neal on the lead, but that's gone to the ankles. That's no good. Yankalilla's played a lot better this quarter. Their defensive work is very, very good, and they're teaming up in numbers. Ball gets punched way down again, though. 35 out from Yanka. Soccer off the ground. It is by Encounter Bay. Good tackle. That is holding the ball, and there comes the
Tyson
big
Neal
seagull.
got it.
Play on's advantage.
No advantage, though.
No advantage, and that's a throw because he had tried to do the one-handed while the other hand was pinned to his back. Umpire had good vision of that, and I could see that one from this side of the oval. Short pass in, not 15. That's silly from Yank. That's that little mistake. They've got to get rid of that. Good bump off the ball. Yank desperate for it. Numbers in there. Umpire will have it. Too many gathering at the barbecue shed there, Trev. And the umpire will move in and ball up.
Certainly is. They're going in for the bacon and eggs, I reckon. Up she goes, turns around, Yank, get it, slaps out the back. They're in control of this ball now. Picks it all up, drives it into his forward line. Out they come. Westy can't get there, and he was late. See, he had the player open, but knew he couldn't get there and pulled out, which was good. So, Yankalilla, recipients of it. Wait for him to go back.
Jesse Fitz.
Yep. Normally has been a good leg on him.
Don't listen to you.
Yes, I know.
You put the mockers on all of them.
Yeah.
Your old mob.
Yeah, they turned around, they said to me, Pridey over there, the team manager from Counter Bay, he said, you'd have a bob each way here, wouldn't you? So up he goes. That one looks better. The goal umpire's going to say no problems at all with that one. So North Point Flurio scoreboard, Yank 6 goals for Encounter Bay, 8 goals 2.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is weird.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Back up in the middle again, Tonkin out of his own way, get the tap down. Kick comes away there from Barrett for Encounter Bay. She's going into no man's territory. Back out wide, and it looks like a bit of a thing there from Fife. And holding the ball it is. And from centre wing, clubroom side, Yankalilla will drive into attack again. 21 gone. Wobbly old looking kick down the line, but the tall timber is starting down this Brandler. Brandler is really presenting himself beautifully down there. Ball at the back of the pack, couldn't find a target for the Yank, and it comes away to the Bays. Bays kick back down the line again, can't take the mark. Tonkin out after the run. Overruns the football. They race, dive on the ground. Player taking a little bit too high in there, but umpire was blindsided by too many players. And we'll come in and we'll ball up right on the boundary line. In front of the doors here at the Bays. Up they go. Tonkin gets the tap down. Back of the pack of the Bays there. Get it. Hands stolen. Yankalilla repel back through centre corridor. Player taken down just as he got rid of the football. Nothing down the ground on that one. Must have been fair the way the umpire sees it. Series of handballs. It looks ugly from the Bays now. They've caught the Yank disease from the first quarter. They still can't take a mark out wide, but they do recover okay. Handball comes back. That was a push in the back. Wasn't paid. Play on's the call from the umpire. Now to Yankalilla. Quick hands comes off. Is this Brandler again? Loads it up on the left. Hoiker and straight through the points. Player there pleading with it. I was in the square on my own. Why didn't you kick it to me? You didn't do it. But another point on the board for Yankalilla. So they go to 6 goals plenty now. 6 goals 5 to 8 goals 2. Counter Bay.
Counter Bay brought the ball back in and marked the ball on the back flank. That's going to be intercepted. That's a pad kick. Yank, recover. Handball back inside. Find his player, but they're struggling onto it. Side steps around. Goes back inside. Under pressure here, though. Turns around, goes up. The Bays pick it all up. Short kick comes out there, and he finds his player quickly there in Cooper Sampson. Sampson swaps side. Danger. Turns around. Goes underneath it. The Bays recovered quickly. Carpenter's got it. Puts it out for the Bays. Thumbles, puts it all up. The rolling player comes back in West. West puts the ball over. Misses his player. Finds him out in the wing though. Handball back inside. He handballs in front of him. Now he's turned around. Good run up there by the Bays. He gets tackled, put down. Holding the ball on their forward wing. So the Yankalilla will recover on the clubroom side. Waits for it. 23.5 gone. Setting himself. Now he gets told, play on, it goes, and up she comes, up over the top, over the back, no one gets it, socket off the ground by Yankalilla, into attack, Counter Bay comes out, he sockets it off, Yank will recover it here, and that's a spoil, and you pay that one. It was in his hands when it got thumped out. Yank, quickly play on, out they go up here, spoil comes out, now we're right, West has got the ball, kicks the ball up, finds his teammate in Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal spins and puts it around, and the player misses it. Overhead drop, turns around, goes up, Yank, recovered well. No, it looks like we've got one in the back, I think. Yank. Counter Bay, yeah, they got high.
Hanging on, they reckon.
Yeah, I think he slipped into his shoulder, I reckon. He dropped the mark, he doesn't deserve to get it. Spins it around, finds his player up forward. Off they go. Yank, turn around, goes out, and there's the lead that comes out by Encounter Bay, and they've taken the ball right out, and it's our famous mate from the first quarter. Kick 4 in the first quarter, Nicholas Marshall, and had one shot since and missed it for a point. He got the distance, so he's inside the 50, so he's just got to be accurate here, and the Bays really need it. Yank's been everything here. Goes up, swings her around, hits the post, I reckon, and she goes for a minor score to Encounter Bay. turns around, goes to, on the North Point Fluorio, 8-3, leading Yankalilla 6-5.
Yeah, they've got a bit of disease out there at Canterbury this quarter. Ball comes back in, short pass, finds the backman there of Yankalilla. They're going to bring it out towards the scoreboard side. They do against Ashley Bond. Bond goes it down the line, just gets to his teammate Mello. And that one's gone up off hands. And the umpire will come in and throw it in. I took that one a little bit casual. Bay's got there just in time.
25-20, so only a couple of minutes, if anything.
Throw in there, up over the back, well raked in there by the player there for Yankalilla. Comes off, series of hands, and Counter Bay into attack. Player tackled, got rid of the football just in time. They're going down like 9 pins, 45 out, directly in front of the Bay goals. Umpire will come in and ball up. Ball up he does quickly. Up high they go. Up in there, lock arms there a little bit. Labber out, spins out, loses the football. They're going around the back door and Counter Bay. Hurried kick on board into the top of the square. Gary Carpenter, little Kenny, comes out in front, right at the top of the kickoff square, and takes a very good mark for a little fella.
You're going to back him, Nifty?
Oh, absolutely.
I'll keep quiet then. Yeah, the Bays have only kicked 1-2 this quarter so far.
Well, they need this for a steady, and they've had a couple of pot shots out of it that should have been sort of easy up goals. Nick, of course, 2 points. Oh, it's a siren win, I think. The umpire just blew the whistle and put both hands up in the air. So clean your Mickey Mouse off there, Trev. Gary Carpenter on his way in. 20 metres out, and it's hit the post. What's going on? It's like it's a howling gale out there or something. They can't do it, but Gary's hit the post. It is a point. It is half-time here at Counter Bay. Dick's not really long on. They're supposed to be saving power on that siren. Wind her up too much.
Certainly is. Yankalilla kicked themselves 4 goals for that quarter to Encounter Bay 1 goal 3. So the Bays have really blown away what they set up in the first quarter, and I can't understand why, because it doesn't. It's certainly no wind here, so they should be even each way. Goal kickers.
Go for it.
Goal kickers for Encounter Bay. Basically all in the first quarter. Nicholas Marshall 4, Gary Carpenter 3, Tyson Neal 1 in that quarter for a single. For Yankalilla, they're all singles. Jacob Labber, Jesse Fitzgerald, Ryan Fisher, Adam Brandler, Zach Edwards and Jack Fitzgerald.
The half-time score is?
Half-time score is here. We're just waiting for the goal umpires to get in the middle to get out and correct the Mundi, but Trev's got his little bit of handy paperwork going okay here, and we have 8 goal 4 in Counter Bay, 6 goal 5 Yankalilla.
And the scoreboard agrees with us. It's just whether the two men
guys
in white are going to turn, and I reckon they're getting confused because there's more than 2 on each side. So they're adding up one section up the top, which first quarter, add this bit on for the second quarter. They've looked at something now, they're looking, and the flags are coming out. And
multiply it by the final.
All clear,
yep,
all clear.
Yep, divide by 4, go back to 20 and take out the votes in the postal votes, and we're right. So there she is, Cookie.
You are so sarcastic.
We're clever at it.
Half-time scores here in Counter Bay, 8 goal 4. Yankalilla 6 goal 5. Cookie.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fluoria Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today. Par's Famous Fish Cafe is renowned for their delicious fish plates, seafood platters and tasty hamburgers. Let local owners Tim and Lisa, along with their friendly staff, welcome you to this iconic cafe in beautiful Encounter Bay. You can choose to dine in or enjoy al fresco dining with world-class ocean views, as well as a large takeaway menu. We cater for group bookings and provide regular live entertainment. Relax on our comfortable leather lounges and marvel at the impressive collection of auto memorabilia. Par's Famous Fish Cafe, a must-see for locals and visitors alike. 61 Franklin Parade in Encounter Bay. For bookings, phone 088 1055.
At North Point Fluorio, we're committed to creating memorable experiences for our guests, which is why you'll now find Victor Harbour Toyota, Victor Harbour Mitsubishi and Victor Harbour Hyundai at one convenient location, Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour. Whether you're looking for a new Mitsubishi, new Toyota or new Hyundai, or need your vehicle serviced, we're committed to helping make your experience feel a little easier, creating memorable experiences. It's North Point Fluorio's way. Visit us at Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour or northpointfluorio.com.au.
G'day, mate. Kenny, the happiness man's me name. Happiness for a better life's began. Yeah, g'day, mate. It's Kenny. Life's all about having fun, growing your happiness every day, mate. That's simply having fun, doing what makes you happy every day. And because everyone agrees, the happier you are, the better your life is.
Hell yeah! Absolutely! It's a no-brainer!
Have fun growing your happiness every day, mate. Your life gets better and you'll be the best you. So give a Kenny's $5 DIY happiness fun pack a go, including you do the happy wave saying g'day mate, song and dance.
You do the happy wave saying g'day mate, that's what happy's all about.
My $5 DIY happiness fun packs are available from and part proceeds to 90.1 Happy FM at 55 Grosvenor Road, Victor Harbour, or call me on 8552 7999 and I'll bring them around for you.
get the hang of it. I don't know what happened there. I hit cut and I had an advert there that wouldn't go. I had to I was going through for just a can. I don't know. Yeah, I saw that. No, that was before that. You had the audio from the guys. I was listening to it here, but I had an advert there and I couldn't get rid of it. And I hit cut. I had the football screen over here. I hit cut. Nothing happened. I don't know what I have done. Well, I can't remember. I had the football up there, and I hit cut, and it didn't cut away the advert, and you could hear the football coming through. I was about to say, what's going on? But you couldn't remember, so I thought it was so I made a way of try and get it. That's the... Yeah, I just made it up there. It's where is it somewhere? I'll find it down there. I think it's getting quite good the last one here. Oh, there it is. I'll pull up there. They played a lot better that game. He said, yeah, I heard him say, we won't miss, we won't miss. had the football screen on the left-hand side. He cut it, wouldn't move Well, I didn't do that. That didn't come back.
That happens, you know. So as soon as you put that, you know it's improving as soon as you go to the
Yeah. But I had that. I don't know what colour. Maybe it was red on the football. I don't know. But I had the football screen up. I hit cut. I heard the audio of the boys, but it was still coming out. I couldn't do it. No, in the end, I ended up. I didn't click. I didn't. It came good. Oh, but okay, sentiment, just not.
And one thing you can agree with is you don't get ever these players I think we do it once. Generally, we've done it once, you know, not so
Ready to rock and roll the third. Thank you very much. The footy heads for the sky. Up they go. Tonkin, tap down. Straight down into a pack of trouble. There goes the Guernsey, and he pulled it up over his ears. And the umpire will come in and re-ball it up again. Up they go again to Ruckman. Locko. Tonkin goes down. Yankalilla get the Ruckman, grab it and gets the kick away. Tap up, half forward flank. It is for it. Still working. Quick hands. Comes back out. Load up. Kick. Short trajectory. Not good. Goes to the ankles again. 2-1. They want to hold the ball. Umpire says no. I'll have it, boys, and we'll ball up. 25 metres out from Yankalilla goals. Going to the non-scoring end. Seems to be this game, but football gets kicked around the body. It is a bouncy ball in the square, coming off hands. A little bit of a panic set in, but Canterbury quieten it down, get a kick away. Kick comes back up, punch down up on the ground. Handball comes back out again. Kick comes inbound again. It is by Yankalilla, and a good mark taken down there, and the little bloke down there, is that Gotch? If we just wait till he spins around.
Think
no,
so.
It's not. Just can't pick him up.
No.
Got a 10.
It's not our bloke that misses close in, is it?
Oh, your mate.
No, it's just have to keep an eye on him. He goes in there, drives it all up, left footer, he puts it through. So on the North Point Toyota scoreboard, it goes 7 goals, 5 to Yankalilla, and Encounter Bay 8-4.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Goals 2, and they're on the North Point scoreboard there. Half-time scores. Ball comes back up in the middle again. Yankalilla get a hurry kick out of the centre circle. Bouncy ball down there. Yankalilla groundwork. Canter Bay tried to keep it away from him. Plenty of players on it. Umpire says play on. It's not going to happen. Too many on top of the footy. And the umpire will come in and ball up once again. I'll give you those scores again shortly when we get another break in play. Umpire with the footy, flicks it up on the half-forward flank line there for Yankalilla. Juggly old boo. Brandler spun around twice. Quick hands now, comes back out. Chance here for Gotch. Good hands, good feet. Finds his teammate on the lead in the burst, and a good mark taken by Yankalilla, and that is Labber. Jacob Labber, deep in the pocket, scoreboard pocket. Take a good kick. Line them up. Nearly 40 metres out the kick will travel. The kick is on its way. It's gone across the face. It's gone right across the face. No, it's gone to the pacemaker, to the goal umpire, and through for a minor score. Trev, one more point up on the board. It is to Yankalilla. They go to 7 goals 6 to Encounter Bay, 8 goals 4 on a North Point Fluorio scoreboard.
Tonkin with the ball for Encounter Bay, and we'll bring it back in. He's allowed to go outside the square, but he's waiting for the players upfield to scramble, and they look like a mob of bees going everywhere. In he comes, drives it all up outside the 50, pushes over, Yank at the back, recover, handballs around, doubles back in, gets caught up, turns around, goes down. The umpire looks in and says, I'm going to take this ball centre half forward down at the Yankalilla end. So repeats it now. Just in the centre square, I reckon it is. Up they go. Tonkin over the top. Can't get it. Falls down. Yank pick it up. The ruckman gets spun out. Play on, says the umpire. Comes out to Yank. Gotcha's got it. Drives this ball up. Goes over the back and Encounter Bay. Defensive picks it all up. Out comes to West. West for Encounter Bay. Steps back inside. He gets pinged. He's trying to get rid of it. And the umpire says held to him, and it'll be a ball up on the forward flank on the scoreboard side. Up she goes. Ruckman goes up. Tonkin gets it all up. Yank get it. Gets slung in the kick. Goes over too far. Counter Bay come out. Handball's off. Goes over. Tries to sucker it off. The Bays pick it up. Handball. Yank intercepts. Goes all out. Goes forward. Up they go. Bays in front. Hits around. Goes down there. He gets tackled onto there. Could all lucky to get away with that one. Throws on the stacks on the mill down there. The umpire comes in right in the full forward position for a ball up. Yankalilla into attack. Bays must have got overconfident in that forward in that first quarter, because everything's looking pretty good for the Yanks so far. Goes up. Up they go. Pulled out the pack. Snap it, and it's a single point for there. So Yankalilla on the North Point Fluoro scoreboard 7-7, Encounter Bay 8-4.
Yeah, peppering away at the goals. Encounter Bay yet to get it inside 50 this term. Tonkin it is with the kick-off duties for Encounter Bay. Where we're going to go? We're going club room side. We're going fairly short. Finds his teammate out there okay on the mark. Hang on again, still sticking to the boundary. Tonkin's gone off down the line, travelled up. Now switch up play, come towards the centre of the ground. Finds Gary Carpenter. Carpenter short pass, back up in the middle. Finds the skipper in Neil. Neil goes across wide. He's got his T-Bay out there in Crispin. Takes a good grab. Right in front of the scoreboard. Crispin's looking to go long. He had the lead on. He didn't go. Still waiting. Now goes. Or he chips the ball up in the air. He makes it an even contest. Gotch underneath the footy. Clever. Quick hands. Gets it out to a teammate. His quick kick has just made the distance and found it over there in Matthew Wilson. Wilson goes a long way across the ground in front of the barbecue shed. Good mark again. Or Yanker getting hold of the possession football. The big ruckman out in the middle. Goes back out towards the club room side. They trap the football okay. A wobbly old kick down the line, and Encounter Bay underneath the football and takes the relieving mark in front of the Yank coach's
If you're going to go wide, you must hit the targets.
Got to. His kick down the line. Poor turnover. It's gone straight back to Yankalilla, right the interchange race. lobs the footy up in the air. Brandler out for it all, crash through. Plenty of players go to ground after it, couldn't get it. Canterbury
West.
back at the pack through West. He gets it, handball back over. Receiver of the footy again is West. He gives it off to a teammate. Switch up play. Got Gould in the centre of the ground. Got him. The run comes through. Tyson Neal stops, balks the player. Back to Gould. Gould goes wider.
Tonkin.
Back out to Tonkin. Tonkin's come from full back. A little chip forward. Just the 15 found it. Back it goes to Gould again. Gould long back down inside again. Yank 1-2 grabs. Paid the mark and goes to ground. Number 15
McConnell.
there is McConnell. Benjamin Connell. Short pass. Are we good on the tape measure there?
Wilson
15
Matthew.
plays off just in. Backs him up. Throws up. Back out to half back. Finds Lava. Lava keeps on running around, play on's the call from the umpire. Lava gets hold of the kick out towards the club rooms. It goes wing again, it goes again. The big ruckman's got the footy. The handball wasn't good and the throw's been deemed. Canterbury play on quickly and called to play on. Changed his mind, but he got called to go. Kick forward was good and was a good grab from the Bays. They load up a long penetrating kick deep, deep, deep. Looking for Gary Carpenter. Back of the pack, he's got it. Run, well weighted footy. Well read by Gary Carpenter. Umpire's going to stick him around a fair old angle here. He is. So Gary Carpenter in the roadside pocket on the hockey ground end, netball ground end. Only about 30 metres for the football to travel. So Gary just needs to get a little bit of momentum going for the side here. Needs to slot this one through the middle. See how he goes. He has 3 into his boot. Gary Carpenter's on the road. Big Louis goes for the pacemaker, and only a point there from Gary Carpenter. So another point on the board to Encounter Bay. And a North Point Flurio scoreboard reading 8-5 Encounter Bay to 7-7 Yankalilla.
Yeah, she's tightened right up this game. Looked like it was almost going to turn into a one-sided event here, but Yank have certainly come back, and it looked like they wanted just that little bit more.
Definitely.
Yank with the ball now, comes out over the line, drives it out, clubroom side, goes out there, too far for his player though, over the back they recover, handball's out, it's over the boundary line, and the boundary umpire will get a ball in there over the clubroom side forward flank in the Bays forward line. Up they go, a little bit short, comes down, picked all up, the Bays get it, the handball back in, not good. Turned around, can't recover the ball. Now they pick it all up, drive it back in. Touched off the boot though. Comes over the back. Yanker got the roll on it here. Puts it all out. He turns around, gets away with it. Goes back over, a bit too high and quick that one. Crispin gets it for him. Bay. Gould gets it. Gould floats it off the boot, almost touched over the back. Turned around, could have been held onto there, but he thumps it over there, the Bay player, and she goes over the boundary line, forward pocket on the scoreboard side. Boundary umpire's pacing this as he comes out, and he steps out 7 paces and comes in from the boundary line. Goes back in 1, spins it over, up and down. That's not real good. Up it goes there. Comes over, Yank get it, tackled, spin over. Bays pick it all up, snapped over there. Minor point to Encounter Bay. They go to 8 goals 6 on the 8 goals 6 on the North Point Fluoro scoreboard to Yankalilla 7-7. So she's a 5-point game.
Players play on quickly, comes back out, full back, kicks it back out wide. The target goes the ankles. The tall player was had too much momentum up onto it. They go close to the boundary line, touched over, says the young boundary umpire, and he will throw it in. 65 out. And on the half back line there for Encounter Bay. And fella, I think he can come in about 7 metres too. Little throw in. It is probably not too high for the ruckman. Comes back off, Yankalilla control it, Campbell, kick away, kick down the line. Well, that's good, courageous mark. That is a great mark.
He's hurt
Jesse Fitzgerald too out of that one, but Jess is up, he's a tough bloke.
In the centre if he wants him.
So Yank,
covered now.
He could have come up a little bit ginger up on the old leg, but he gets the kick away, the left footer. It must have been Brandler, I think, with that left footer. Kick one bounces over the back of the pack. Plenty of players there for Yankalilla. Handball goes over. Pack has to run onto the football. Umpire's got a whistle going, and the boundary umpire's got him deep out in the pocket, just outside 50 for Yankalilla. Boundary umpire with the footy to throw it back in, clubroom side wing. Tap back up over the top. Yank's trying to claim something in there. I don't know, he's holding the ball's about what he's going to get if he was hanging on it too much longer. And Encounter Bay the recipients of a free kick.
I reckon that was Bond that was caught then, I reckon.
Yeah, it was Bondi. So Bays keep trajectory low and forward, but Yankalilla beats the task, beats it to ground level football. Umpire will move in and will ball up once again. And your stoppage is starting to come into this game. Bond's doing the ruck work. Over the top goes Tonkin, beats Bondi for sheer height. Tonkin again with a footy. Oh, holding the footy's come back again. Hanging on to it way too long. All the players hanging on to him.
Benjamin McConnell with the ball.
Hey Benny, what can you do for it? You need to find a target to get Yank rolling along here. High, long, ball up in front. Plenty of hands up on it. Long handball up over the top. Handball comes back out the wide. A run in, open goal. This should be a certainty. It is a goal. Is he going to get another one? Has he got the big shove? Waiting on the umpire here, and there's still plenty going on with it down here. It is definitely a goal by Yankalilla. The umpire's still in amongst it, or is he going to award another kick?
No.
No, he's not. Oh, yes, he is. No, he's not. Yes, he is. No.
Before you take off on your next trip, don't pay for taxis or for expensive parking stations. Enjoy the convenience of airport security parking. Simply drive to us. We'll then whisk you and your luggage to the terminal door in just minutes. While you're away, we'll keep your car safe and secure. Then pick you up from the airport when you return at a very small daily rate. It'll change the way you travel forever. Airport security parking. Book online at asparking.com.au.
Hunga 9-6, Moponga Selix 2-3, Mount Compass 9-3, Victor Harbour 5-2 trip.
Underway here, goes off, the Bays into attack. Carpenter's got the run of the ball, spins around, looks inside, drives this ball out it comes, turn around the play. Oh, the whistle's on, so it must be an FAD. The whistle went, so handball's over the top, play on, picks all over. Counter Bay pick it all up. Number 29 in Hayden Hall, he gets his first. Counter Bay get their first for there. So on the North Point Flurio, 9-6 in Counter Bay, 8-7 Yankalilla.
That was all good.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08852 7973.
In bottom of the pack now with the footy, not letting it come out. Umpire will come in and ball up just off the centre circle. Up where they go again. Easy one. Bondi got a bit of that, and Kona Bay trying to walk out of it. Yankalilla get the handballs out of it. Bondi gets the handball out wider again, but it goes back out wide to the Bays. Here's the run on, though. The handball wasn't intercepted. Picked it up. Here's by Gotch. Ball player there taking 2 high. Yankalilla free kick. Went in for the tackle. The player just went down to duck down to the sweep on the footy. Is it number 6? I think it is number 6. Pullbrook.
Finds him on the chest.
And he was a little bit ginger on the old feet there, Pullbrook, so the short pass was going to be. And this was Zach Edwards against, which I think kicked that last goal.
Yeah, I was picking out. It was either 10 or 20. He stubs his foot.
He kicked more of the worms out the ground than anything. Still on though. Kick soccer off the ground. Bouncy ball, loose ball in possession. Back Yank. Tried to concede a little bit of ground. They have to go backwards to come forward again. Oh, that kick around the corner wasn't good. Hands wasn't good. Yankalilla doing in a little bit of trouble. Okay, Bays have got to get this football out of here. Get it down the other end, but Yank is still pressuring on. They just the sheer numbers around the footy. Jesse Fitzgerald gives it back up to Bondi. Bondi gets it around on the left. Horrible looking kick, but she goes to the top of the square. Comes off hand.
Free kick.
Free kicks.
Yep.
Kona Bay? Yep. Come over the top of him pretty hard.
Yep. Westy with the ball now, comes out and he finds Tyson Neal. Leading out from Encounter Bay, scoreboard side, still in the defensive back flank though, kicks it short. Now comes Crispin for, oh boy, that was close.
That's 50.
That nearly took his chin out from under his nose. So anyway, he comes out now and plays on, he finds Tonkin at Encounter Bay now, just controlling this ball, brings it out right under the scoreboard here now.
Tonkin.
Drives it out, yeah, that's nothing unusual. Carpenter lets it go too far, picks it up over the back. Encounter Bay gets out there, comes off the boot, and that should be a kick to Yankalilla here. which it is. A relieving kick because it's off the boot, not touched, so Yank will relieve on the back flank for Encounter Bay's attack. Up they go. Crispin gets pushed out of it. Turns round. Over the top comes Yankalilla, and that one is Connor Mello. He drives out, finds his player out wider, hugging the boundary here and short. Round comes Bond. He has to get told to play on from there. You can't bring him and allow him 15 metres and then say you can just stand there. Anyway, back to Mello it goes. Goes over the top. Over the back it comes. The Bays pick it up. Handball goes up. Made him stretch though. Slung around, put down. And the umpire says, I'll ball it up on the forward flank, Yankalilla.
Sling tackle's a fair game now.
Yeah. Scoreboard side. Up she goes. Yank into attack, goes over. Bond can't get it. Hits the ground, comes over. He gets on top of it. Bays wrap him up. The umpire's taking his while because the ball was not moving. I thought he might have pinged him, but he's come in for a ball up. Still on that forward flank for Yank. Up they go. Tonkin gets it, comes out. Yank picked it all up. The Bays try to get in onto there. Stacks on the mill again here, and the umpire will come in and repeat it. It's become a little bit stagnant here for these sides at the moment. Probably just running out a bit of puff. Second game in for the round. Up she goes, smacked over the back. Yank get wrapped up, and she turns around. The umpire will repeat it. The only one's getting the work here is the umpire. He's getting more work out than everybody else. He'll even call his mate in soon.
Blood rule, mate.
Yep. He turns around. Blood rule goes in, so Yankalilla play goes off. Yep. That's the big boy in Adam Brandler.
He's been impressive. I like him.
Yeah, he's only kicked 1 goal 2 though, so you know.
I don't mind his left footer, and he takes it on pretty quick for a tall fella. He plays on, playing on, and he's given the opportunity. He's just got to find them little targets down. That's just those little things that Yank were doing. That'd be all over Counter Bay if they fixed up those little tiny weeny peeny mistakes.
Umpire goes up with it now. Thumped by Yank, and she goes close to the boundary line, walked over, and she better throw in by the boundary umpire this time. And the central umpire says, thank heavens for that, my arm's getting sore.
Yeah, he's had a couple. Boundary umpire with the 40 counts his stats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then walks in 3. Got me, never mind. Boundary umpire gets the footy. That's a better throw in. Nice high throw in. Tap down it is by the Bays, but underneath the footy's Yank. He's gone to ground trying to get rid of it. Comes out in the nick of time. Umpire was going for the whistle. Comes out to Tyson Neal to Crispin. Couldn't get hold of the hot potato.
In the back
out there.
Yank,
Tompkins in there.
Bays, Crispin in the back.
Crispin will look to go to the back door, and luckily he changed his mind. It would have been intercepted by Yank. Doesn't. Goes back through centre corridor. Finds 5.
There's a run from the back.
5 gives the football back up to Westy, I think it is, and down the line. Good grab down there it is by Barrett. Barrett plays on, short pass back up over the top and finds Baldock. Baldock goes long. Gary Carpenter uses the body well, sits at the back of the pack and plays on. Thank you very much. Gary Carpenter goes through and gets goal number 4 for himself, and a full house for Encounter Bay.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Of course, the one at the Bay Oval was Encounter Bay 10 goals 6, Yankalilla 8 goals 7.
Well, we thank you very much there, North Point Fluoro, up there up on
the hill.
Up on the hill, on the main Victor Road on the way in there. Come get a Toyota and Mitsubishi
and a car.
Yeah, car. Yeah, need a new car.
Kenny
needs a new car.
Up they go, ball, nobody gets it. Yank finally get one out the back, smothered off the boot though there, goes forward. Yank slap it forward again, over the back, Tonkin in run with it here, goes around, handballs off, finds his player running out there and Andrew Fife gets the ball, spins off there now down the wing, turns back inside, goes over to West for the Encounter Bay, got the ball, drives all up, over the back to Gary Carpenter, got the other one, he'll line up, kick it out to this player coming over his head, now it's going to be played around here, the Bays need a backup
in the back, free kick, Bay.
And it's a free kick to Encounter Bay.
Poor Yankalilla player who tried ever so hard to track him down.
just turned him inside out. The ball was out from the Bay player, and he sort of went over, but unfortunately fell into his back and gave away the free kick.
Well, it's the Bay player that fell down first.
Yeah.
He had nowhere else to go but in.
So Tyler Baldock with the ball. It's a name synonymous over at Yankalilla, the Bulldogs.
Yes.
So there he goes, kicks this one ball, goes over, no problems at all. He gets hit.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Yep. That was a brilliant run. Good setup for goal.
It shows if you take it on, you can open a game up.
Absolutely. That was great to watch. Umpire footy up in the air. She goes again. Tapped down it by Tonkin. Two boys running on to it. Good gang tackle by the Bay. Are they going to get rewarded? They're not. They're going to get rewarded by a ball up by the umpire. Just off the centre circle. Sneaking towards, favouring the Bay end. Off the centre circle. Umpire flicks her up in the air again. All players going bumping off the footy. And I think the umpire liked that one too much. Yeah, pushing a hold out of it. So the big ruckman there for Yankalilla in Lee. Jono Lee gets the footy. That's a high floating footy, but underneath it's good enough to the task is Yankalilla. Players out there, and Jack Fitzgerald keeps a low trajectory. Good pass. Goes back out to the big left footer out there in Brandler. Brandler gets the football in. He's a rush through and a minor score only to Yankalilla. They go to 8 goals 8. To Encounter Bay, 11 goals 6 on our North Point Fluorio scoreboard.
Encounter Bay with the ball. Tonkin brings this ball back in. Scoreboard side. Up they go. Spoil from behind. Yank recover. Handball back. Comes around to the player, and that looks might be close. Got a push and a free kick to Yankalilla right in the boundary line. Just came in a bit there and was shoulder height, and Yankalilla on their forward flank.
Number
Deep
10,
though.
Ryan Fisher.
Very deep. He's taking his time with it. Left footer again. Drives this ball. He just sits it up in front of the forward lines. Going close. Turns around, goes up. That's the big ruckman, I think, isn't it?
It's a big mark. Was that or Brandler can't be a left footer
Number 19, isn't it? Yep, 19, I reckon, for them. And that's the big ruckman. Jono Lee. That was a good grab with him. I tell you what, he wants to check side this. And the bloke standing in the goal square, like in the middle of it. Left foot.
Oh, yuck.
He's got it, I think.
Did it?
Yep.
Amazing.
Umpire says, good enough for me. Yankalilla got one back on the...
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community with offices in Goolwa, Normanville, Mount Compass and Victor Harbour. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we really do stand out from the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialists with the big advantage. Give us a call today.
Strath, the player there. Yeah, there used to be some funny decisions with the old timers, I'll say now. Ball was taking a long time to play. The umpire had to get it.
He did give it a fair old squirt. We're in 25 and a half minutes now here, and the footy's still on its way back into the centre, coming up to the central umpire now. It's going to be a long old day.
25, nearly 26 minutes gone in the third quarter at the Bay Oval.
Might need the lights, Trev.
I think so.
Ball goes up again, tap down. Crispin's in there. He's got hold of the footy, and Yankalilla got hold of him. Umpire will repeat the dose.
We've only had 27 and 27 and a half, 26 and a half, so...
Big ruckman again, last goal kicker, kicks the football back out, squirt through to Gotch. Gotch looks good on the run, little toe poke out to the wide, to the run, to the receive. Good receive, come back out, the run bums up from Bondi, I think it was. The kick is on its way towards the goal, she bounces offline and through for another minor score. So they're running on the scoreboard, but they're not getting them through the big sticks. And Encounter Bay play on quickly through Tonkin. Tonkin loads back up, and of course, where's he go? At the brother. Tonkin can't bring the mark down. Fife's in there, or the tackle could have been played, just got rid of it in time. Brandler with the football, kicks it around the body on the left, and Gotch is underneath it again, takes a good mark. So Gotch, how are we going to go for distance? He's going to go back and crack himself for this one. See if he can set it up. Get the big ruckman just wandering back in there ever so casually. He took a beautiful mark last time, so mate, I'd get back in that posse again. You're pretty handy down there. He's got a foot on the boys down there. It's a Gotch on his way. The kick is on its way. The kick is going across the face to goals. They fly high, they fly early down there. She's gone across the face, she's gone out of bounds. No one touched it. And Tonkin says, you lot clear out, because I'm going to put in a long bomb. It's spreading everywhere. Tonkin's still got hold of the footy, still looking for something. Darts, loads up, goes big time. Outside 50, she's going to float down outside the clubroom side wing. Fife slides in underneath the football. Yankee going in hard. The bodies are going in real hard now, Trev. And it ain't coming to any avail, and the umpire will come in and ball up.
27.5 minutes gone. Should not be much into this
Take us
one
home,
now.
Trev.
Will be. Up they go. Yank get it down. Gets turned around, wrapped up at the player there, and the umpire will have to repeat the dose once again. Forward flank, clubroom side, right in the Yanks attacking zone though. Up they go. Shepherd in ruck just about, because the ruckman stayed there and he was 2 metres away from the player, couldn't get over him. So up it goes, comes back down, and she finishes up over the boundary line, I'd say, for a ball in exactly the same spot. This time it's the boundary umpire, not the central umpire. They set themselves again. Up they go. There she goes. The siren has sounded here at 3/4 time. So on the North Point Flurio scoreboard, we have Encounter Bay 11 goals 6 to Yankalilla 9 goals 9. They've got them 9-8, but I'll make it 9.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Welcome to Happy Rugs.
Happy Rugs stock a wide range of rugs to suit all rooms, budgets and needs. From lounge room and kids room to kitchen, living and dining room. Unique to Happy Rugs is our free sleepover service, where you can try out your selected rug at your home or business before purchasing it.
We offer great prices, a huge range and excellent customer service.
Happy Rug owners buy their rugs from Happy Rugs, 24 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. Phone 08 8552 7973. Par's Famous Fish Cafe is renowned for their delicious fish plates, seafood platters and tasty hamburgers. Let local owners Tim and Lisa, along with their friendly staff, welcome you to this iconic cafe in beautiful Encounter Bay. You can choose to dine in or enjoy al fresco dining with world-class ocean views, as well as a large takeaway menu. We cater for group bookings and provide regular live entertainment. Relax on our comfortable leather lounges and marvel at the impressive collection of auto memorabilia. Par's Famous Fish Cafe, a must-see for locals and visitors alike. 61 Franklin Parade, Encounter Bay. For bookings, phone 08 8552 1055.
Yes, thank you very much, Cookie. Yes, the players have broken from that three-quarter time huddle. Not a lot to say, but let's get it on the scoreboard. Game's in the balance here. Can go either way. This game's pretty close. Only a couple of kicks in it.
Yeah, I would say so.
And of course, for Yankalilla are going to what we've pronounced has been the score again. We don't know why, but they're going towards the netball court in, and that's where 90% of the goals have been scored down there. So just I don't know, it's downhill, that thing. I don't know what it all is, but yeah, no, they look all right, and they had majority of inside 50s Yankalilla, so that quarter, and they've been very, very good since quarter time. The first quarter wasn't the best. Second and third, I've been quite impressed with them. So
just onto that, I'll go through it. Yank kicked 2-1 in the first quarter to 7-1 Encounter Bay. Second quarter they kicked 4-4 to Encounter Bay 1-3, and that quarter they kicked 3-4 to Encounter Bay 3-2.
So they even stevened that quarter out, didn't they, virtually? So maybe it's not the ends. It's all in the brain matter. Umpires are saying g'day, g'day to both goal umpires. Holds the ball aloft, Cookie.
All yours. I'll talk to you at the end, boys.
Thank you very much. Here we are, the last quarter here at Encounter Bay. Encounter Bay and Yank. Encounter Bay in front by just. We haven't got the scores from around the grounds, as we will give them to you as they come through from Big Terry. And the umpire's gone up. They've gone down. And they flick the footy back because he wants to repeat it, and away they go again. Up high they go again. The big ruckman for Yankalilla gets it in there, and they get a kick away from the end. A bit clean bowled, picked up there by a Tonkin. Tonkin kicks the ball up in the air. Well, good body work down there is by Crispin. He gets the hands off. Hands off in the middle. Gould has to sit and wait for the footy. Well intercepted by Yank. Oh, they tuck the footy underneath him. That's dangerous signs. Oh, umpire come the wrong side. If it was my side, it would have been holding the ball. Umpire flicks the footy ball up, high up in the air again. No ruckman got hold of that one. Encounter Bay squeeze it out through Gould. Gould puts it on the boot, inside, down. The umpire give a free down the ground. No, he didn't. Goes to Carpenter. Carpenter kicks the ball out wide, and out wide is sitting underneath it is Fraser Tonkin. And Fraser Tonkin's going to have his first shot on goal. 30 metres out, just a slight angle. Flicks the footy back up in the air a couple of times, trying to get the weight of it. They can get this one, they can start tapping away on the nails, I think. Encounter Bay. Tonkin on his way in. Kicks on its way. He's pretty happy. Goal umpire runs to the middle, comes up with two guns. Goal to Fraser Tonkin. Number 12 to Encounter Bay.
At North Point Fluorio, we're committed to creating memorable experiences for our guests, which is why you'll now find Victor Harbour Toyota, Victor Harbour Mitsubishi and Victor Harbour Hyundai at one convenient location, Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour. Whether you're looking for a new Mitsubishi, new Toyota or new Hyundai, or need your vehicle serviced, we're committed to helping make your experience feel a little easier, creating memorable experiences. It's North Point Fluorio's way. Visit us at Adelaide Road, Victor Harbour or northpointfluorio.com.au.
Quarter's tough. Up they go. Tonkin tries to get it down. Now he picks it all back up. Looks for somebody to come back. Wrong thing to do. Yank, get it. They handball forward. They turn around. Gould picks it up for the base. Goes back to Tonkin. Goes red. His kick is smothered over the back there by Yank. By Gotch. Gotch handballs off. Now he comes over. Toes over the left footer. Puts it all over there. That looks pretty good. Brandler. Yankalilla make the quick reply on the North Point Fluorio scoreboard. 10 goals, 9 Yankalilla, 12 goals, 6 Encounter Bay.
Before you take off on your next trip, don't pay for taxis or for expensive parking stations. Enjoy the convenience of airport security parking. Simply drive to us. We'll then whisk you and your luggage to the terminal door in just minutes. While you're away, we'll keep your car safe and secure. Then pick you up from the airport when you return. At a very small daily rate, it'll change the way you travel forever. Airport security parking. Book online at asparking.com.au.
So, to give it to him.
Umpire with the 40 back in the centre. Let's go again. Tonkin gets the tap down. Tonkin gets the second grab, gets the flick out to Gould. Gould gets the flick, and we've got hanging on Tonkin.
Yep.
So Tonk.
Fraser
Tonk from centre circle gets the bobbly old 40 back.
Umpires who get behind the mark, not the side.
He was off. Goes short.
Brother.
Comes back over. Brother goes over to Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal goes out to 5. 5 now with a 40, squares it back in the centre. He's got a call and the lead is good. And Canterbury take a good strong mark. Directly in front, 45 out.
Barrett?
Number 9, Mr. Barrett. Good bit of work by the Tonkin boys. Put them all together and they're a lethal weapon, them boys.
3 of them, it's almost a team, isn't it?
Yeah. Barrett on his way in, directly in front, 45 out. Trajectory's going to drop a little bit short. Big Ruckman's in there and just thumps it through for a point. And in Canterbury get another minus score on the board. They go to 12 goals 7. Yankalilla 10-9 on a North Point Fleurieu scoreboard.
Yankalilla's lucky. Someone's got the ball for him and thrown it back to him. It was a bad throw, so he's still got to walk a bit to get it. Starts to come back. Now he gets himself, sets himself, looks out on the line, comes to the scoreboard side, drives it out of the square, kicks it all up, going to drop short. Bay's turned around, picked up the second one by Yank. Yank comes back inside and finds his player inside there, and I reckon that could be
Bramlett here on his own.
He turns around, he misses it, goes over, gets it up, turned around, Yank messed this one up a bit, tries to get it underneath. The umpire's looking at it. When they take that long, they normally blow it, but picks up the ball, true wing on the clubroom side for a ball up. Up she goes. Tonkin goes up, turns around, gets it all out, comes out through there and Gotch there, pushes underneath in the Yankalilla. Tonkin gets out. Good trap there by the player that kicked the last one again. Out it goes, bounces and goes over the boundary line for a untouched Encounter Bay kick in the back lines. So they'll relieve, and I reckon it could be Jaden Hall. Anyway, Bays with the ball, kicks it all in, and they turn around, they find their player in there. Waits for it now, turns around, picks it all up, comes out there, and they find Tyson Neal. Small kicks coming around here. Tyson Neal kicks it all out, and he's going to find Tonkin here. Only just now outside the 50 defensive zone. Yankalilla's forward line. Tonkin now with it. Turns around, puts this ball up. Turns around, Yankalilla sitting under that one. That's not very good. Turns around, puts it back in there, and that's Ryan Fisher. Fisher goes forward. Yank can't control it. Drags the ball, kicks it strong off the side of the boot, which terrible one off the side of the boot. Was balanced, and he turned around. Encounter Bay will leave in the back pocket. Out in the full she was. So he turns around, gets it, kicks it up the line, turns around, comes out. Counter Bay get the ball, keeps it in there, drives this ball up there now, goes over 2-on-1, and Yankalilla tapped the ball, and she goes over the boundary line for the ball in true wing on the clubroom side. Nifty, got a scores.
Yeah, I'll just wait and get this boundary umpire going next stoppage. We've got the 3-quarter time scores in, some interesting ones out there indeedy. Look, you get your pen ready. Ball comes back up in. Quick hands out from Encounter Bay. Not a good one. Yankalilla desperately hard at the football. A hurried kick from Encounter Bay. Punch through. Yankalilla to the centre of the ground. She's going to go over the shoulder coming back.
Yep. Could have gone advantage. But they
they
didn't really pick the ball up, so it's a good call to take it back.
He ran onto it into an open space, though. Never mind, umpire wasn't having anything to do with it. Yank can sit back. Control the 40, a little bit of a floater comes forward to Jesse. Gerald can't get it. Tonkin's up in there. Handball comes backwards again. Long probe kick in there by Encounter Bay. Plenty of players go up. Man in front will come down with the mark. Yank. No. Yes.
Yep.
Yes, he does. Wasn't a bad grab. Big fella down there and Luke Durden. Durden out. Needing somewhere to go. Jess Fitzgerald's on the lead on the march and gets in there. Good burst. Jesse Fitz, he just needs someone down the line. Got short. Gotch needs to turn and burn. They do. They get out of it. Out over the back. Yank can go. They need to control the football. And Counter Bay closing. Oh, the old tunnel ball trick. Underground. Quick flick up. That was a throw. I thought it was mighty fast for a handball.
50 metre.
Oh, you think it's got to go for 50.
He's blown his whistle and he's kicked it well after.
Come on, Armpy. Let's get up onto it. And 50.
He's not,
he's
not going to.
Saying to
got
him,
away with murder, Yankalilla.
Oh, absolutely. The whistle was clearly blown. He grabbed hold of the footy and kicked it. Tonk's still in there sort of saying, man, you got to be kidding me. Look where he's kicked it. Big Louie's going to come for a kick. I feel a hammy coming on.
I nearly saw him.
I feel a hammy. No, he's not going to kick
I thought he was going to taste the grass then.
He's going to do the
Mind you, I think he'd bounced 2 times before his head hit the ground.
Fife it is with a footy for Encounter Bay. Enough of the jocularity. Off goes short. Encounter Bay read it and take it. And that's Barrett. Right in front of us here. And Barrett. Gee, hang your head in shame. Barrett's turned it over. That short kick. No weight on behind it. Straight down the throat of Yank. Yank turn and burn. Brandler up in the middle of the ground. Loads it up on his left foot. He loves that lefty. Gives it a big roost. Inside 50. Big time it is for Yankalilla. They're working hard overtime. Tonk comes up. I want to hold the ball. Umpire says, you give it to me and I'll hold it and throw it up. Throw it up he does. Just inside 50. Tap down. Even ruck contest. Soccer off the ground. Going to the boundary line. Somebody's going to be a recipient out of a free kick out of this one.
Yank.
And it'll be Yankalilla. Was that to see who kicked that one?
No, it was socket off the ground and nobody could touch it, so she's off the boot, free kick.
So Yankalilla from in front of the barbecue shed goes forward, short, finds Gotch. Gotch squares up the footy, send the ground long, high kick up in there. Counter Bay make a bit of a mess on it. Fife goes out to Barrett. You kick it again. Handballs it. Barrett goes over the top. Barrett didn't make his position. Yankalilla can make him pay. A kick around in the top of the square. Need a mark punch on through by Brandler. And through for another minor score on our North Point Flurio scoreboard. 12-7 in Counter Bay. 10-10 Yankalilla.
Counter Bay with the ball. Tonkin steps outside and runs off. Clubroom side. Drives this outside the 50, which you should when you get that much advantage. Comes in. Yank picks it up. He gets wrapped up. Gets wrapped up twice. Umpire says on the ball.
He's had enough.
You had one, you didn't get it. The second one had it and you still dropped it afterwards. In they goes. Counter Bay up. Over the tap. It goes out the back. They got the ball. Puts it all over. Yank pick it up. They turn around, handballs in, goes back in, finds the big ruckman. He turns around, holds it up there, and John O'Lee. He now drives it out to the far side, turns around, and Counter Bay goes around, gets the ball to the ground, and he's hurt himself, I think. He's winded himself, he's come back onto that, and Counter Bay takes the ball away. Over the back, the Bays have got it. Break away, up in the forward line, nobody there. This is a foot race going, and Counter Bay picks it all up. There's the 4. Kicked them in there, wait for the umpire, no problems at all. Counter Bay quickly go on to 13.
Before you take off on your next trip, don't pay for taxis or for expensive parking stations. Enjoy the convenience of airport security parking. Simply drive to us. We'll then whisk you and your luggage to the terminal door in just minutes. While you're away, we'll keep your car safe and secure. Then pick you up from the airport when you return at a very small daily rate. It'll change the way you travel forever. Airport security parking. Book online at asparking.com.au.
Aaron, 10-6. What a shootout down in that game. What a turnaround from Langhorne Creek from last week. Taking on McLaren. Good game. Ball comes back up in the middle again. All player dragging off of the footy. Still trying to get hold of it. Umpires are letting it go. She's tough in the centre circle. Little towboat comes back out. Through goes Tonkin. No, that was Crispin. Crispin's got the ginger nut down and burning. Just couldn't get away with it. Umpire will have the footy back. We haven't left the centre circle. Up by they go again. Oh, Big Rum just shoves his opponent. Tonks out the way. Gets the punch on down the line. The carry through for Yank. Can be intercepted. Can't be. They can't get in there. Crispin slips over at the crucial time. Yank back door. The bus comes through. The tackle works in. Runs his full 15. Opens up to the goals. Big Louie watches it go through. Right. The pacemaker comes out. 1 point only to Yankalilla. 10-11. Yankalilla 13 goals, 7 in Counter Bay on North Point scoreboard.
Quickly brought in, so it gets over, and Tonkin is the recipient of it here. That one is Hamish. Hamish puts the ball up now, up to the wing. Up they go, over the back. Fight me going out. Bays overrun it. Picked up beautifully by Tyson Neal from the Bays. He kicks up into the centre. Our guy's got his talk. Crispin drops a chest one. Ruckman for Yank comes in, picks it up. Crispin can't. That was a throw, and the umpire picks it right in front of him.
Who's standing there?
Did not have a control when he turned around and bobbled up. Instead of just letting it go, he turned around, he did another little fist and gets it. Lucky there, the Bays. Out they go. Crispin with the ball. Turns around, picks it up for Encounter Bay. Back in the centre it is there
Fife's
now.
away.
Turns around, picks it all up. Drives this ball. Brings it out wide. 2-on-1. Up they go. Turns around. Spoil comes over. The Bays picked it all up. Gets trapped. And it's too high. It's free to Encounter Bay for above the shoulder. Player gets up there. That one there is Bulldog. Bulldog for the Bays. Drives it all up. Carpenter. Turn around is this. He's so around, recovers, kicks it off the side of the boot and goes out wide. Spoil comes over from the back, turns around, stacks up there, comes out the Bays, picked it all up quickly, drives out there quickly, and he's missed by a mile there. And she goes around to Encounter Bay. 13 goals, 8 to 10-11 Yankalilla on the North Point Fluoro scoreboard.
It's down to who was kicking that one, but it was an ugly one. Ball kicks back in from Yankalilla. Good mark. Taken out there it is by McConnell. McConnell, 68 metres out away from them big ugly sticks that don't want Encounter Bay. Neil McConnell loads up the long bomb, the 220 scope. Westy comes in, hands it up in front of the scoreboard. Little chip over the top, and just countered it. It's 15, goes to Tonkin. Tonkin's kick comes back in and goes to Barrett. Barrett needs to get the kicks going right. Barrett's trajectory kick is a lot better this time, and it's gone straight down Marshall. Too far out to score here, Nick. Give this one a horrible roost if that's going to carry.
Yeah, I reckon the player's on the 50.
No one's moving. No one's going to leading for him as in yet. And here comes Carpenter. Let him go. Nick Marshall's loaded it, gone for it. Oh, the distance has just carried. It's off line though, and it's through for it. Just a minor score. So 13 goals 9 Encounter Bay to 10 goals 11 Yankalilla on North Point scoreboard.
Yank quickly bring the ball in, go the top side, and they find Gotch. Gotch now, he's on the just forward of the wing on the scoreboard side. Just gets intercepted by Tyson. Neil goes up picks Carpenter. Carpenter picks it up, goes out wide, finds his player coming out, and he dives and picks it up low down. And they've got another shot now on goal in the forward pocket, and that one's that little fella, wasn't it? Is it Price? Oliver Price, I reckon. Number 13, we tried to pick up before.
I reckon you're right.
Going to line up. He's being serious about it. He's going back. If he keeps any further, he'll be in the change rooms.
He'll be having a shower before anybody else.
Trouble is, he's got the football, so they'll be screaming at him to come back. He's certainly gone back. He's gone back as far as he has to kick it. So we'll see. He's got himself a mile to walk into. And he's got himself about 40 metres, 42 metres to kick. Drives up. It's a helicopter. Spins the wrong way. Minor score for him. So Encounter Bay go on to now 13-10 on the North Point Fluoro scoreboard to Yank 10-11.
A big anti-climax, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If that was Dennis Lee, he would have had to pay to come back in the ground. He went back that far.
You thought that when he went so far back.
Yankalilla with a 40 at full back to load up. They need to go coast to coast. Short pass comes off. Okay, handball comes back to the full back. The kick in duties and gets a second kick away. Out towards, well held there by Jesse Fitzgerald. Gives his player to run on through. Yanker burst pass through the scoreboard. Tackle comes on. He brushes off the tackle. Goes for a bounce. Needs to get away. Fife closing, but gets the kick away. Yankalilla inbound. And a good coast to coast they go. Number 20 there in Zach Edwards has a couple of goals. Directly in front, 30 metres out. Good bit of work from Yank. Good bit of body work. Jesse Fitzgerald allowed his player to run on past. Zach Edwards is on his way in. Big Louie's gone for the pacemaker. Yank don't need that one. They need him through the big sticks. Only a minor score. Yankalilla go to 10 goals 12 to Encounter Bay 13 goals 10 on our North Point Fluoro scoreboard.
And we've got 70 minutes gone in the last quarter. Tonkin with the football for the Bays. He'll size this up. They're all gathered in the middle. Now they split. They're running out there now. He looks, he's turned around saying, get out of the 50. Why have you all? Everybody is running 30 metres out, and he can kick it outside the 50. Finds his player though out wide, and he turns around. They gets into it, and I reckon that there would be Barrett again. Barrett for the Bays with the ball, puts it up to the clubroom side. Over they go. Ruckman Tonkin can't get it. Comes off hands. Umpire says calls off. Crispin can't get it out. Yanker pushing the ball, but they're going to defensively side on it. Picked all up by Encounter Bay. Goes on holding the ball, and then Yank will relieve it on the wing, clubroom side. Gets called to play on there. Drives this up. Out they go. West comes over. Gets the fist away. Goes down. That was good.
Hit hard.
Turns around. Handball comes about. Counter Bay. That should be in the back. Bayes turn around. Gets up. Flicks all over. Goes over. Yank. Recovered with the ball here again. He goes off into there. Umpire's not moving. That one is number 10 in Ryan Fisher. And there it goes. They get their 11th. And the 4th point.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power.
4, Mount Compass 11-5, Victor Harbour 8-5. 3/4 time scores courtesy of North Point Fluorio scoreboard. Ball gets tapped back up in the middle again. This is a better one. Tapped down to Tonkin after the skipper in Neil. Neil comes back out to Carpeny. Carpeny does a little lefty. Watusi short pass drills him. Can't take the mark. That's what's letting him down. Goes back to Gary Carpeny. Goes a short trajectory kick again. Punched away it is by Yankalilla. They're working hard. The ball comes back up. A kick around the body from the base. He's gone through. Well shepherded down there. Goal umpire says, yeah, that could be ball game. Number 23, that was in Tom Bonus for that.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
To hang on to this one.
Yank need the next one in the next 30.
Yeah, they've got to kick a couple now, and they haven't been able to put too many together. So back in the centre they go. Tonkin gets it all up. Out it comes through there to Yank in Labba. Labba puts it all up. It's over the back, and Counter Bay gets it. Misses Westy though. They turn around. That goes up. They'll be holding the ball.
No argument.
Tried to break the second one, and then he dropped the ball. So up it goes. Westy plays it on. Kicks his player up. He could have handballed over, but he goes out wide. Turns around. Spoiled there by Yank. In it comes in there. Counter Bay gets it through Tyson Neal. He goes over. Poor kick though, and it's on the chest of Yankalilla on the back flank. Still on the scoreboard side. They go wider again. You can't win by staying out wide when you're nearly 3 goals behind. Turn around. They kept in possession though. That's number 1. Up it goes into the centre, over the top. Yank take it again. That one's on the chest then of Sullivan Gardner. He turns around, drives up. That's a floater though. Over it goes. Spore comes from behind. Counter Bay got the run onto this. Up they turn around, picked all up. Handballs out. Crispin ducks his head, goes down. He ducked into it. The umpire said, sorry, you can't go head first, which was a good call. Yank throws a ball up and gets away with that one. Up they go, over the top there now, and finds this player here. And that one again is Ryan Fisher.
He's off.
Ryan Fisher.
He was
off. Going, but the umpire's right there, and he said, no, I'm not going to let it go. West for the Bays are on it. Could be a struggle. He's going to kick from 50.
He needs to sink it.
Yeah, he has to sink this one. Left footer. Turns around, puts it all up, gets called out. He goes wide. That's called play on. You can't run that far out. Spins it up. Has it got the legs? It has.
Yes, that's
goes
the one.
Through the middle. So there's the quick reply that Yankalilla needed. So on the North Point Fluorio scoreboard, Yankalilla 12-12, trailing Encounter.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
They reckon. Umpire, up in the middle. Yank Ruckman, standing back, ready to go. He looks like he wants action. They both fly up and down. Nothing happens. Tonkin tries to get a little squared out of the middle. Well done it is by Encounter Bay. Held his ground well. Got his kick away inside 50. Bit of mark. Been taken in defence there by Yankalilla. They load up the footy. Sail it past both coaches' boxes. Bouncy, bouncy ball. Player grabs it, runs over the boundary line, and that'll be deemed to be out of bounds. And the boundary umpire from right in front of the club rooms here at Encounter Bay will throw it in.
23 minutes gone, so we're into time on.
Yeah, Yankee got to get it down there. They've got to get their next one on the board and quickly. Boundary umpire, good high throw in again. Good punch down by the Yank Ruckman. Intercepted though. Plenty of players over the footy. Encounter Bay spoil the party. Good
Tyson
low
Hill.
trajectory. Yeah, Tyson, good kick. Straight down it goes to his teammate. Little short pass back up in the middle again.
Tonkin.
They fire Fraser Tonkin. Fraser Tonkin's just going to take a little bit
Centre.
of heat at it. Look out, here comes brother. Hamish get there in time. Kevin sucked the breath in because he was going to get intercepted, but he wasn't. He made it. Good kick's gone down the line. Inside 50. Chancey for the Bays. They've gone down like 9 pins. I don't know what's going on down there. One's stripped over. One's still up on. One's still on the ground, and he is out. This will be in trainer.
He was carried forward. I thought the umpire would have gone for a whistle there, but he hasn't, and he has not moved. So the bloke was in his back, driving him into the ground all the way.
He was at full tilt too, and he just dives.
Yeah. From here it looked like he got it in the back, and he just gone bang down, and the bloke was carrying him forward and in his back going, and he has not moved.
Okay, so we're going to have a stoppage in play here because he is still down and out. And he has not moved. He's in the hands of the trainers and that at the moment. So we need some more trainers out on the ground in a hurry, and they're even bringing the stretchers straight out with them. So a little bit of stoppage in the game here. Yankalilla's gone to a huddle. Encounter Bay's gone to a huddle. Let's step the dandy up. Don't know where that footy ended up out of all that contest. I
think
was
she'll be a
at the
ball
player
up. I think just to the side.
Go down. I just can't pick up who the player is that's gone down, and
he's moving, which is good.
That's a good sign. So the scores from around the ground, these are 3/4 time scores, courtesy of our North Point Fluorio scoreboard. Down at McLaren Oval, McLaren 10 goals 6, Langhorne Creek 13-7. The two great countries taking on each other down there. Who's going to take the best Chardonnay home at 5 o'clock? Strathalbyn 14 goals 8, doing good with Port Elliot quite easily, 2 goals 10. Wollonga doing it on the bit there against Moponga Selleck 17-10. Wollonga, Moponga Selleck 3 goals 4. And up at Mount Compass, a bit of a comeback there from Victor Harbour. Mount Compass 11 goals 5, and Victor Harbour 8 goals 5. And those scores all courtesy a great car company up there on the main road coming in North Point Fluorio. How's he going? Is he up to his feet?
Yeah, he's standing up. It doesn't look like he wants to get on the stretcher, but the trainers are saying, no, look, we've got it here.
I didn't know whether it was Fraser Tonkin going down in that duel. I'm trying to pick up the players going down, but
I don't think it's one of the
It was sort of a hard one where he sort of got right into it. He's at full tilt and he just, bang, he went straight down hard. And he's on stretcher now and taking him off, so that's alright for Encounter Bay. Don't need those injuries this early in the season.
Yeah, I think it's just wind, I think. So, yeah, he was chested him down, but he was
pretty firm still without any of that rain around against. They bite hard, the old ground. Still, the oval is in very good condition.
Umpires will wait till that stretch gets
and then we'll find out what happened to the footy after all.
Yeah, he's got it, so it'll definitely be a ball up. You come off of there into the pack, only a couple of feet away from him, and it went down to another lot, and I thought another one was out, but then he blew his whistle and used the opportunity to ball the ball up for it to stop it. So the umpire's getting them set. The player is off on the stretcher. I think he's said not too bad. I think it's mainly just a wind. He was standing up.
So. Yeah.
The umpire raises the ball aloft in the forward pocket for the Bay. Up they go. Thumped out there by Yank. Over the back, Yank get it. Handballs out, finds his player. Drives it out there now onto the wing. Up it comes in the forward flank. Yank trying to get the ball out. Goes on there. The umpire says, ball up to me. And he'll be outside the 50-metre arc on the club room side. Forward line for Encounter Bay. Up they go. Tonkin gets it, smashes it over. Yank smashes it back again. Player gets caught. Down it goes, comes out. The Bays pick it all up. Handball over. Yank intercepted though. Spins it back around. dropped there by the player, I reckon it was, but they recover out the back. Drings it inside there now, and they find their player there in their ruckman, I reckon, Barrett. So Barrett for Encounter Bay. He's on that forward of the wing, drives this ball up here, deep in the pocket, clubroom side though. Over the back, goes out, thumped away. Bay's trying to get hold of it. They wrap the player up. The umpire says holding the ball. So they will get a shot at goal in the forward pocket, and that goes to 23. I reckon it is. So that's Thomas Bonus. He's already kicked one. It's not a bad, actually, accurate kick, Thomas Bonus.
Yeah. The Colts are coming on through, getting more and more games than
probably around. He'll probably kick from 42, I'd say. Angle though, so just see how he goes. Put this ball up, travels the height all right, gets around, and as she goes narrow side, and yank, take it off and play off quite defensively. Out to the scoreboard side, off they go. West marks it for Encounter Bay, drives it back in. West has got it up and he's put it through, and that will be it. Encounter Bay go to...
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Go home with another couple of points in there. So I'm just looking for the
two from
two, and looks like Mount Compass could be the only side that goes 2 from 2 as well. With Wollonga's losers last week, Maponga's losers. Mount Compass have won over Wollonga. McLaren and Langon Creek's the only one that holds out that could be in there. So it'd be good.
Umpire let it go in the centre there, and he's going to have to recall it back up again.
Be good for Encounter Bay to jump straight back up into probably second posse tonight.
29.5, but we lost a lot of time there, so could have another good 4 minutes left in here, easy. So we go up, in the centre it goes. The player pulls out the player, and he didn't even have the ball, so there's 4 people on the ground. The Yank player drags him out by the shirt, and he hasn't got the ball, so I would say that's hanging on. Anyhow, up she goes, turned around, Yank had 2 up in ruck, and that should be pinged. Turn around goes, up it comes out to there. Even the AFL's not allowed to do that, so turn around, comes all up, and out they come. There's the leading plays from Encounter Bay, controlling the ball now, settling it down, and there's our leading goal kicker here with 5, which is Nicholas Marshall. He's kicked 5-3 so far, so distance will be accuracy, it'll be alright for him. He might just try to boot it a bit hard, so the accuracy could be the one. Runs out, drives the ball, puts it all up, floating away, goes over. She's over the boundary line, over the score line there, so minor score to Encounter Bay. They go to...
There goes the honker.
I think that's...
Yep, there goes the siren.
15-11 to Encounter Bay, 12-12 to Yankalilla, and that is the score. So I thought they would have gone for a lot longer than that. So like I said, North Point Fluorio scoreboard. Final score, Encounter Bay 15-11, Yankalilla 12-12.
Goal kickers.
Goal kickers for him. Encounter Bay, we have Nicholas Marshall with 5, Gary Carpenter with 4, and then we go into singles. Tyson Neal, Fraser Tonkin, Luke West, Tyler Baldock, Thomas Bonus and Jaden Hall. And for Yankalilla we have multiples to Ryan Fisher with 4, Adam Brandler with 2, Zach Edwards with 2, and then we have singles to Jacob Labber, Jesse Fitzgerald, Jono Lee and Jack Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Oh well. That's one under the belt, isn't it?
Well, 2 from 2 from Encounter Bay, so so far they look like them and Mount Compass, if they can hang on to Victor Harbour over the line. And we'll wait on the Great Crushers down there in McLaren and Langon Creek have got a bit of a game on there to see what happens there. So
sure have.
Encounter Bay could be a handy second positioners on the ladder early in the season, which were not sort of 2 weeks ago. I was writing them off. Didn't think they were going to win too many at all. But for the players that come in and the young fellas through, it's all lived, and they've got a fair bit going on here at Encounter Bay.
I was just talking to Jeff Warren. He's at the game.
Yep.
Player in Langland Creek.
So he's recovered from the grand final in cricket then.
And I'm not going anywhere near that. He reckons it.
Hamper Warehouse creates stunning gourmet hampers with quality products sourced from the Adelaide Hills and across the Fleurieu Peninsula. You have a choice of 5 gourmet hampers which can be varied to suit. Ideal as a personal gift for family and friends or special occasions, or to show someone that you care. Want to make an impression on your clients? We can deliver a personalised corporate hamper complete with your company colours and branding. Give a gift that says you care. Give a gourmet hamper from Hamper Warehouse. Phone 0417 804 931. Email or order online at hamperwarehouse.com.au.